Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. Here we are again.
Oh, hey, there's Zoe's here.
Oh, Christ. Right.
Oh, hi, I'm Erlen.
Hey, it's everything over here. Hello.
Right. So, hello everyone. Welcome to Deus Fault. We're actually missing a few people this week. So Dylan and Cameron, who are playing Zoy's and Garrick respectively, are gone. I think Dylan's moving house and Cameron's doing Cameron. James will be here with us shortly. While he is doing something himself, he's got personal matters. While he is doing whatever he's doing, we will have Milkshake playing as Dylan, and this is just for the combat encounter. Hopefully, I'm planning on to make sure there's not much RP with the two characters. We will have myself playing as Garrick as well, and we have Bailey playing as Erilyn, who will be then replaced. So then James is playing as Erilyn, and it depends on who wants to fight over Zoy's. I suppose James wants to play Zoy's as well.
So, with all luck, we'll have still be in combat when James comes back, but if he's not, we might have to pause for a little bit just to wait for him.
Yes. Just because we want to have this next bit be RP.
Yeah, basically, we don't all want to have to RP two people.
Yes. I can tell you now, Garrick is going to be very quiet for the rest of the session. Strangely so. And then we'll disappear.
He's still upset.
Yes. He's a bit of a strop from last session. But for now, I want to do a recap on the actual whole scenario that's gotten us into this mine and everything. So, the party had gotten to the capital with a summon from the Arch Shepherd, an equivalent to basically the Pope from the Catholic Church. The Pope was very confrontational and told the party not to go looking for this Deus Fault, finding out that the Pope had been relayed information that they had found some information in a dungeon that the party had woken up. The party, annoyed at them getting into a small conflict, but which was very quickly resolved, had gone to the local tavern, and after a couple of days of trying to accrue some money, they also discovered a interesting band of miners celebrating. The band of miners told the party in a drunken state that they had received a new job within the capital and would be making a lot of money off of this job. Following up, the two of the members of the party signed up for the Miners Guilds with the intention to try and working out where the position was, and the rest of the party was focused. Getting into said mine, the party terrorised the miners within, making them submit and knocking them unconscious. Started to explore through the mine, where they lost the party member Bonzu to a roper, and Garrick, being a guard to the miners, decided to investigate further in, finding the party members in a injured state and deciding to believe and follow them. They started exploring the mine further, where they took some more injuries from a bullet. Returning back to the beginning of the mine, where they found the miners starting to wake up after starting to rest. They released the miners to start doing their work again. And from there, the party then went into a further. They found a large checkered room with marbled floorings, large pillars, and started exploring within. And with the leathery flapped wing above, they started fighting a chimera. Now, I can tell you truthfully, that was a lot more of an efficient way of describing that than what actually happened, but that was the rundown. Should we just jump in then?
I suppose so. Let me. I'm still trying to fix the let me get the music. The battle. Ye olde battle music. What the fuck is this?
I love it.
That's the wrong playlist. That's my old Stream Start playlist. My bad.
I actually quite liked it. Okay, so we start off the start with a fresh new round with.
Oh right, sorry, Reaper.
Oh,
The music. No, the music. Green Lab's been a bit.
Okay. Oh fuck!
Apologies.
Quite quiet on our
Right,
end.
yeah, no, that's.
Chimera. Resume.
Oh, you know.
Okay.
I don't know. I think I've broken my thing.
What's happening? Did they not have audio or?
No, it's just music was too loud.
Ah, okay. Is it sorted now? Or...
Yeah.
Awesome. Right. So we start off with Erlin. The Chimera is paralyzed at the second. He cannot move.
And actually, the Erlins, that's good. There you go. Oh, ooh. 30 whole feet. Not even. Okay. I think she already had Hunter's Mark on this dude.
She already had Hunter's Mark on it.
Did already have that. Cool. In that case, I suppose we'll just go with the...
I don't think she had Planar Warrior.
No, that's a thing you've got to do every turn.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. We'll do a Planar Warrior. And we will shoot at it.
Okay. Roll me an attack roll with advantage.
My dice.
James.
Okay, with advantage. Ooh. Yikes. Rolled a 7 and a 1. And her attack.
Totals.
Yeah. No, not totals. Those are... she has plus nothing on her
The game's
bow.
not meant to be paused.
So
Okay.
that, it's
The
still
game's not meant to be paused.
the pause.
I just hadn't unpaused it.
So that's going to be 15.
15. Just hits.
Just hit.
Just.
And
Okay. You don't get a critical as it's not melee range. I don't.
No. It's only melee attacks to get a critical on a stunned or
Yeah.
paralyzed creature. So she's obviously got Planar Warrior, so that's 2d8 and her d6 of sneak attack. And what did
And
she give
D6
for?
of Hunter's Mark.
Another d6 for Hunter's Mark as well. A little bit of... oh, it's not great. 8 plus 3, 11, 15 plus 3, 18. Force
18.
damage.
Cool.
What's the range of
Anything
that?
extra?
Might move back a couple of steps.
Okay.
Like 10 feet.
Sorry. So like that.
Yeah. I realise that now. I cannot see her anymore, but that's fine.
Can I?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I know where she is.
Yeah. Sorry.
Cool. I think that's all she's going to want to do.
Sure.
I could be really meta and use something, but I won't.
Right. It's at the end of your turn.
I think so.
Awesome. It's the Chimera's turn. The rigidity kind of regains back to its muscles. It's no longer paralyzed. If I'm it's correct, right? Milkshake?
Yes.
It's the end of its turn, is it not? Target
At the
turn?
end of its turn, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just want to make sure. Abraham, it's your turn.
Okay, Abraham is going to hit it with its bone saw again.
Okay. Roll me attack.
14.
Just hits.
Yes. So 14
so
damage.
14
I don't know
damage.
why. I don't know why it rolled both.
It's because it can be one-handed, it can be two-handed, so it depends. It's rolling both for in the case you're doing the certain handing.
Yes, and it now needs to do a Constitution saving throw.
Of course. Give me a second. It wouldn't be 14 damage yet, actually.
Yes,
It'd be 11 only.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know
so
why it's rolled all of
con
it.
saving throw, 21. I think it's
21. Yeah, that passes. That passes it fine.
Okay. So it was just 11, right?
Just 11 damage. Yeah.
Of course. That, while it didn't have its presumed effect, it still heavily scratches this thing. If it's the end of your turn, it's going to be Garrick's turn. Let me pull it up. And then I'm just going to do the whap whap thing.
Whack, whack.
Window. Do it. I roll better as Garrick than Garrick does.
It's not hard though, is it?
No. Got a +8, man. How many times you've missed? It's quite funny to me. No. Give me a second. Can you see these rolls, by the way, from Garrick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So, I don't know what that third one is. That 10 and 8. 18. This thing looks fucked. Zoids. Okay. Okay.
Milkshake?
Yes.
It's your turn with Zoids.
Okay. So, where in fact is Zois? Because I can't see Zois.
Zoids is here, if you can see that ping.
Zois is there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to use Sling. Just use Sling Shot
Yeah, sure. Go for
to
it.
attack.
To hit.
19, yeah.
Is it a +4? This his?
Yes, it has a +4 to it.
Okay, perfect. Well, roll damage.
I think we found the efficient way to play D&D, guys.
Well, I say roll damage, but I think you could have not actually. So, you see Zoids kind of, do his swing. You've not really seen him use, non-magic, really. You see him fling it, and just somehow it kind of hits the lion straight in the middle of the head and kills him. It's the end of the encounter.
Yeah, boys, I did it! I killed it! Yeah!
He's not even here to know that he saved the day.
I know! Oh, that's beautiful!
For the sake of ease, we'll have Erilyn come up and collect her arrows.
Yeah. She collects, I think it's half the arrow she's fired.
She only
want
fired
Zois.
one today.
Can Zois go pick up his single stone that he launched?
Yeah, sure.
I only say this so I don't have to change her stuff. Oh, I can change her
she
stuff.
collects back.
No, I can't.
She collects back one arrow. I think there's a rule. I think it's a minimum one, but you collect half the arrows you fire.
Hmm.
I think the actual ruling on it.
Unless you want to get really fun and fucking roll for each one.
No, I think there is literally a rule that says.
Yeah, I know. There's a custom one that you roll a d100 for the chance for it to break every time.
Fuck that. Okay, so
Oh.
you see the chimera. Pause this just in case here, by the way. You see the chimera. All the flames sprawled out. The mouths all kind of, 3 mouths kind of laying open. It looks like, the fire collapses and darkness in the room kind of surrounds you. For a brief second, the quietness around very much going, significant After a few moments, I imagine you guys are taking your breaths.
Yep.
You sense something. There's like something. The atmosphere has just changed, just slightly, and the room lights up very slowly from the bottom end. The first two pillars light up. Second pillar lights up. And at the far end of the room, you see that large object scribing on the wall light up as well. I hope you guys can see that. I know there's a patch of darkness in the middle of the room. I know it's a bit weird, but
Yeah, it's okay. I can see like the back wooden thing.
So the mobs are going to
Yes.
spawn.
We pressed F3, which is looking at the yellow and red triangles. And you see it's a large circular door that's got kind of wooden brims, but very detailed metallic designs across the whole thing. It's 30 foot tall, and I did put it down. I'll just measure actually how long I've made this. Give me a second. It was 80 feet wide, and it's kind of a large circular door. And in text, oh fuck, I actually did remember to write this down.
Would it be worth waiting for James to get this description?
Of course, sure. Sorry, I thought this thing would live a bit more than one turn. I was not expecting to immediately fucking die.
Well, for once,
Well, it's funny when
this
you
week I
hit
actually,
stuff, you know?
yeah, I was about to say this week I actually hit something.
So I suppose we're going to take like a 5 to possibly 10-minute break as we wait for James. Hopefully he'll be back soon. I don't have a break scene for this, so we're just going to go back to the start screen. And I'm going to try and fix the bloody audio.
And count.
Okay. So, welcome back. We got James now.
Sweet.
Sorry for the pause there. Honestly, I thought that was going to be a bit, a bit more gradual than just instant slaughter. So we start off. I just described James for your clarifications after the Manticore died.
Mm-hmm.
That the room, you see, it's a bit more lit now.
Yeah.
These pillars lit up, 2 by 2, starting from the bottom pillar and going gradually up the room, and then lighting up what looks like a large circular door at the end of the room.
Ooh.
Very intricately detailed. Like, it looks like this has been a master craftsman. You would expect huge amount of years to design. And in the middle, does anyone speak for us?
Speak what?
For us, the language
I've never
as a
heard
character.
No.
Cool.
No, I've never ever heard that.
If everyone except for yeah, you can do it as well. Everyone can make me a history check.
I'm not going to do that. Oberon, being the intelligent boy he is going to turn to Erlen. Erlen, how many artifacts did the Deus Vault need? As he looks around at the pillars.
Oh, I'm just gonna click. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh no.
Because I'm counting 6, and I'm pretty sure it was 6.
I'm
It was
pretty.
5. For
I'm
just
counting.
memory.
Well, one of them's broken the pillars, right?
Yes.
I'm counting 5. I'm pretty sure it was 5.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm
And,
pretty
and
sure.
just
it
to,
was
and just to
five.
double check, Abraham does a history check.
Okay. The history check was for something separate. You won't be able to use this. You're not understanding it. You're not proficient in said language.
Yep.
You might be able to understand certain letters. Foras was millennia ago. This was millennia, a very old language. One of the first original languages on the continent.
Okay.
Okay.
And it stems from that and is divulged into common, but it's so far apart from common now that it is, unless you would spend hours looking and try to work out every symbol, it's impossible to look at. It's like looking at Old English, like prior to the French
Input.
Does
Yeah.
anyone have the handy dandy spell comprehend languages?
No.
Confusing.
The answer to that is
One
no.
that I used to have. I don't have no more.
Do not have the spell.
No.
Right.
I've done special things, so my spells could change.
Now, as you pointed out these pillars, now that you point them out, you do see that there was, as I said, the pillars had statues, and you had seen these two, which was this one at the bottom left and this one at the middle left, and you'd also seen the bottom right. The bottom right was smashed. The words "traitor" carved on the floor at the base. You can see that now clearly.
Okay.
There's a little orb above its head, and that's fully dimmed. You can't see any light from it. From this one, you saw a statue of a woman with what looks like kind of a mechanical eye on the side of her head. Looks very cyborgy, if I was to describe it. Like kind of Red Alert, if you've ever seen the fucking cover art for that.
Okay.
On this pillar, you see a man holding a staff with a horseshoe on the end of it. Kind of looks like he's kind of holding it, and he's got also an orb. He's got an orb above his head that's kind of dimming white and like light on off. It looks like it's kind of blinking.
Mm-hmm.
Her light above her head is completely off. Just to remember. So up here, if you look at this pillar, you see kind of it looks a bit different from the rest of the group. A man that looks like he's got the robes of a priest on, but it looks like they've been kind of more altered to be kind of hiding his face, for example. Like he looks like he's intentionally trying to hide himself, and he's holding what looks to be a dagger in his hand. Very old, very kind of very old style of it. You might have run into if you looked at the like history books, for example.
Okay.
Up here, you see kind of a man in large plates of armor. His cloak kind of wrapped around his armor looks like he's tall, proud. He's got a large greatsword in his hand. His arm looks strange. It looks like it's kind of got a metal gauntlet that's a lot bigger. But he kind of stands there proud. The light above his head is off as well. The light above the guy with the dagger's head is red. Just solid red from there.
Alive from this guy, I'm really getting war from Dark Side as vibe. Great sword and a gauntlet.
Oh yeah, no, I can see that.
And on this pillar, very compared to the rest of them, you can't really see major difference in terms of like looks. You've got a man. His light above his head is completely off. He seems to be just holding a crooked cane, like a shepherd's cane, in his hands.
Okay.
Crook.
And yes, his light is off as well. So if I'll do the no, that's how it looks. And as I said, on this pillar, you cannot see who was on there. It's
This is the busted.
yeah, that's the busted one.
And we can't. Can we determine like if they were a human or race or like what race they were, or is it just bugged?
It's completely gone. Like it looks like they've been scratched from like history in a weird way.
Like can't make out any sort of identifiable shapes at all, like weapons. or
No,
anything?
nothing. It looks like he's intentionally
That's
been made
fine.
sure that like, it's been destroyed in a way that it can't be seen, but to also keep the pillar up because they look like their supports.
I assume at this point we've all sort of grouped up in somewhere in here.
Yes. If you do want to move around, the game is on pause now. I just wanted to give the description. In the door, by the way, you do see a crossbow bolt flooded into it.
Yeah, still got light on it, no?
Yeah.
That's what the little boy up there is.
Sorry, what was that last bit? Alex just asked me a question about something.
It was a crossbow bolt flooded into the big door.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Mm,
Do we want to all come together so we're not shouting at each other across this big room?
yes.
When you hear another set of leathery wings. No!
Can I
In the completely lit room, there's another hidden fucking chimera.
can I check the chimera for anything useful?
Roll me a survival check. I'm going to move Garrick up. I imagine Garrick has been very quiet in following. The teeth on the dragon, I say you probably could take about 2 to 3 of them. I imagine the rest of them were kind of fucked at this stage.
Yeah.
You can take 3 of the dragon teeth. You don't know what their value is. You just imagine they might have some.
Okay. There's no way is there something I can add for that?
It's not a particular item.
Or
Just
you can add
Okay.
custom items and just do that.
No worries. Well, after that, I'll go with them. Go to the main group.
Once Abraham joins the group, I will look around at the statues and does this mean anything to you as a worshipper of marriage?
I'm going to do a religion check.
yeah.
I don't do religion stuff, and I'm looking around at this. It means nothing to me, and I'm not liking that one. And I point to the red orb.
Yeah.
Money? Yeah, I'll tell you, it's easy. Right. Just going off of the kind of old books, and this is distinctly, if looking for your scriptures, there was a period of time where Arage was starting to kind of not fade, but more he was showing up less and less as an individual. And when he did, 5 figures emerged, designated by him to try and extend the lands of Poltania further, try to
Strong
get
enough.
the religion across the lands.
Yeah.
And these 5 individuals are the ones essentially got raised as sainthood, because they are the ones who have set Britannia's borders to where they are now.
Yeah.
They pushed it up left and right, going east and west.
So I'll just say these are the 5 saints of Argid.
I point to the
Arage.
broken one. It sounds like there were 6.
You've never heard of a 6 saints?
I've never heard of a
You wouldn't. After all, history tells of the victor. I'm gonna go over and have just a little inspect of this broken one for RP sake, then actually look.
But if you remember last time, it could possibly insist because that skeleton killed one.
I really hope that Reaper is actually the 6th saint.
Can I go up to the Arage statue and touch it?
There is no Arage statue. It's statues of 5 saints.
Oh, I
There's
thought
no
there was a shepherd. Sorry, a shepherd. I wanted to go up to the shepherd.
There is an individual who is a shepherd.
Yes, can I go up to that one and touch it?
Of course, Tim. And he reaches out and grabs you. No.
They're all mimics.
Yeah, I just like want to touch it in awe. And like say a little prayer.
It doesn't react. It is a statue.
Yeah.
You look a bit closer, and it looks like, as I said, this guy. It looks like there was distinctly. You would assume a humanoid just from the, correlation with all the other statues.
Yeah.
And he was standing. It looks like they were standing about certain height.
Mm-hmm.
But from anything else, you can't find anything else with this pillar. It looks like it's intentionally been. This thing is. We don't want it anymore. This is a blight upon these halls.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to turn to Orbron. Now, I know
Walks
we've.
across the room.
What's that?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, yeah. Going over. Right. I know we found it now, but like.
This
We
feels
would-
dodgy, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, this feels
Real
bad.
dodgy.
This feels bad. Not only that, but it means that they were at least close to finding it.
I'm thinking this either means that the Pope dude was after this, or this is the Kingdom's Shadow. It's going to be one of the two. If we get a surprise 3rd faction at this point, I might cry.
What?
It all changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Maybe we're the surprise 3rd faction. While we're sort of having these discussions, can I be ritual casting Detect Magic?
Of course. Yeah, while you're doing that, again, Garrick has messaged me, and just to confirm this, he doesn't particularly care about the gods. So I just imagine Garrick is just watching over you guys doing your things.
Yeah, look, I don't particularly care about the gods either, but there's definitely something behind that door. I don't think a big ornate door for no reason.
Music stopped, by the way.
No,
Oh, it's taking a long time.
my spooky tents playlist is 3 songs long.
I never thought that we'd find it.
I very much expected if we did find it, it would not be just under the capital.
Agreed. The fact that no one's found this already.
This is quite impressive. We didn't actually go that far down. How deep was the elevator shaft?
I'd say it's probably. I did calculate this when once his face dropped.
2.
Yeah, something like that.
That's not stupidly deep.
No. Well, they obviously wanted it to be found. They wouldn't have hid it so badly.
I'm guessing some of these tunnels sloped downwards as we were travelling them.
No, it was mostly flat.
And this is an 80-foot tall room.
No, it was about 40, if I remember correctly. I said so.
I was gonna say we're 40 feet under the surface and no one's found this room.
Unless there's magic. Can you feel anything?
Can I feel anything?
Is your detect magic gone off? We'll just say
I'm
it has,
ritual
probably.
casting, so whenever you say it's gone off.
Sure. We'll just say the 10 minutes go past.
I've got 30 feet around me and I'll sort of skirt around the whole room. 10 minutes. Just looking at shit.
So when the detect magic goes off, you're almost blinded.
Fantastic.
Like, this is nauseating
Like,
amounts of magic.
Like, Jesus.
Like,
That's a lot of magic.
you know, as I said, as we've always joked back to, you know, Overlord when he takes off the magic.
Just vomit.
Like, you've dealt with high level magic, especially where you originated from.
Knocked on his ass as it sort of goes off.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, what, brother? You okay? You okay?
I've not seen magic like this for hundreds of years. Imagine this is what using detect magic in the Fae looks like.
It's even more so in a weird way. Like this.
Everything's just white.
Yeah.
Like I've gone blind, but somehow I can still tell what school of magic it is.
Even then, like, it does say the school of magic to you, but you are like, it's, you know, normally I would say that it's, you had the feeling. It feels like it's screaming all of them at you somehow. Like it is like all
There's
forms
lots of different things here.
Yeah.
If I look specifically towards the door, how about that? How's that doing?
Let me just think about this. I need to look at the School of Magics just for that door. School of Magics.
I think the two things that are really standing out in me in this room is the dude with the red orb and the door.
The dude with the red orb, I'd say, is divination.
Ooh, that's fun. Divination's fun.
I'd say with the door, you probably have transmutation, enchantment, and conjuration.
Conjuration. No, I have to actually look up what these schools mean.
I'll be honest. I'm just going off of
stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. I could be. There could be more, but I think that's the three. I would say there's probably more.
Conjuration and transmutation.
Yes.
Cool. Of course, that doesn't give me a description of what that means. That's cool.
Just
Transmutation.
want to, out of curiosity, while you're doing that, I just want to gauge on how Abraham's feeling at the second.
Abraham's in pure shock. Like, do you like when you see a kid in a candy show? And normally it's like all giddy and happy and all shit like that. He's usually like stop and awe and just like he's touched a statue. He understands what room he's in. He just doesn't know what to do. He's just stood there in awe. 1 second, I've got our cat fucking grind his face off. Pepper! What's the fuck's up with you?
It's the broken statue got magic as well.
Yeah, and can I go retrieve my bolt, by the way? That's got a light cast on it.
Sure. Let me just have a think about this. It would have some divination, but it feels like the kind of divination magic is somehow ruined, if that makes sense.
Sorry, what was that?
The divination magic on it is somewhat ruined at this stage.
So it feels almost like it was there, but it's busted now.
Yeah. Like, the magic is still there, just like, you know when you like desync from a web page or something like that?
Yeah, so it's like it's cut off.
Yes.
As if this divination is like scrying and crap, right?
Yes.
It's like it's not linked on the other side.
Yes. It doesn't actually look like it's very complex divination. Out of all the spells in this room...
How high are these orbs on these statues?
Let me think about this. Say about... Because the statues probably hit about 8 foot high, which is probably like a step, and it's built in.
I'm going to roll the dice.
I'd say about 12 feet high.
He's quite a smart boy. I would like to try and climb up one of the statues that has a glowy orb and touch the
Yes.
orb.
Well, there's
Probably
only
not the
two
red
that I
one.
have. There's only two that have glowy anymore. Like
Is there
one
the-
of them
well,
is
there's a dim one, right?
there was one which was dimming out in and out of light.
Let's go. Let's
Which
go
was
with that
this-
one.
This one.
What was the statue for that one?
It was a man. Sorry, my mistake. It was this one, and it was a man with a stick with a horseshoe on the end.
That's probably something I can deal with. That. Let's go. We'll go that one.
Okay, so
If this thing
you
wakes
should-
up and attacks me, I'm gonna fucking be so upset. I swear to God.
don't tempt me. Give me just an, let's say, acrobatic check, just to see if you can get up,
That makes
without falling in your arse.
Without doing, I probably can't. No, 5.
It is not your speciality. Like,
Let's
you know,
try and like run up the wall and just like grab acrobatically.
Okay, I'd like to, as you do
Can I
this.
just can I just say Abraham's watching this? He's not saying anything, but he does not really approve of this.
Oh, I'm fully aware that there's just this like burning gaze in the back of my head.
Everyone's
I
gonna-
feel it.
Abraham appreciates Aura,
You know what?
so he's letting this go for now. But if he starts damaging the statue, there may be some issues.
I won't. I'll just misty step up there. That's fine. I forgot. I had
Okay.
that.
if you'll just do a misty
Okay,
step,
yeah,
then
just do
sure.
a little dip, teleport up there.
Um,
Yeah, misty step.
give me, because obviously you kind of teleport up. Give me an acrobatics check to see, because obviously you're then
It's-
dropping
it's like
12
dodgy
feet.
footing, right?
Yeah,
Okay, we are 19.
cool. Yeah, I say you can stand up, like probably like you got your foot on the statue's head. It's like,
I'd like to, I guess, place my hands on this orb and see if I immediately feel anything, and if not, try and channel some magic into it.
okay,
See how-
so feeling something is kind of, it's very cold. Strangely, the orb, like even when it pulses, it's
Okay.
very cold. What level of magic are you wanting to power into this thing?
Oh, you're asking me about spell slots. I've only got 30,
Mm.
so I can pump a couple of those in, I guess. I feel like we're probably not going to have to fight stuff again.
All right, just scratch off a single first, just for if
Cool.
you're experimenting with that.
Yeah.
You pump it in, you feel like the magic going in, and you feel like the lighting inside does somewhat light up slightly more, but there is no major effect.
That's interesting.
Okay, would Erin have seen that from where she is?
Yes.
Or is it too
Oh,
far?
I mean, if
Yeah,
we were
I'd say you can see it.
over, I would be very much saying out loud what is happening.
Like
Not
I'm
necessarily
just gonna
to let
say
you
for
guys
the,
know, but more as a like, ooh, this is happening. Ooh, interesting.
I'm gonna say just for sake of brevity, while in this room, if because there's no major threat or anything like that, if something is happening, unless one of you is intentionally hiding it from each other, you can always
Everything is, yeah, okay. I like that. Oh, okay. That's a bit interesting.
This is interesting.
Hmm.
Abraham, you said these guys are saints, right?
They are,
Do
yes.
they all still worship?
Now then, that's a very good question.
Because I'm going to assume, and I'm going to point to the one that said traitor. That one is not.
Should I do a religious roll count?
So, what was the question exactly? Sorry, because I think it got cut out for me.
Are any of these not worshipped anymore?
Or not as much?
The
as
worship's like the way that King George is probably like, no, not King George. You know, Saint George, the one who killed the dragon. Like, there might be a day of the year that there's just they're
Oh, well,
worshipped.
if specifically the dude with the red orb, is he more prevalent?
No,
No. Okay.
there's
No.
no major
Huh.
prevalence
Definitely
from any
looks
of them.
like the most masterful fighter out of these lot, right?
Aside from the guy with the sword with the heavy armor.
Yeah, I'm thinking that guy looks more like a protector, and the other guy looks more like a I'm gonna go out and kill stuff. And we all know that Bolchania's at war with basically everyone these days.
Hmm.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I'd
No,
say
no denying that.
just with the religion checks you've made, by the way, Milkshake.
Mhm.
Abraham, sorry. You remember these guys. You do remember that they were significant figures that assisted with the borders, and they might have done some useful things. There's not much detail on them. It's like they are names in history, but you've heard a few myths, and that's about it.
Yeah, they're known but not worshipped.
They're worshipped, but as I said, just for a day in
Yeah.
regard. Like, Arage is the significant being of worship.
Yeah.
So, if that's the case, what's their actual reasoning? Like, why is there such a big vault with them at the front? Am I missing something?
That's the million gold question right there.
That's very true. The best way I could say it is they were the protectors and the eyes and ears and hands of Arage. And I'm assuming that whatever in there is something that they would protect.
I mean,
Okay.
there is stupidly powerful magic in this room.
Yeah.
Like, pretty much everything is enchanted one way or another.
Okay, shall we test a couple of things? Now, sorry, just remind me, who fired that crossbow bolt? Or is it just there when we arrived?
No, that was me. I fired it.
So you fired it at the door,
Yes.
and nothing happened.
Well, I didn't know there was a door there. I just fired it, and yeah.
How about firing another arrow at it?
That's actually a very good point. Thank you for reminding me of that one.
Yeah, as Erlen's
When you
saying
pull
this,
the
I'm like, definitely don't attack the door.
When you pull the crossbow out the bolt door, the metal sealed together.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh no,
Sorry.
we found Papa Mimic.
The back door closes. This is actually the biggest fucking boss.
This whole room is actually, we're in it now. We're in the Mimic.
No, that doesn't
The
occur.
pillars are all its ribs.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. Luca's literally writing this down now. He's like, oh my god.
I was just thinking then, it's like, oh, I wish I was that, I would think of that originally.
You like that one level in Gizzle too?
Oh, I know the one, yeah.
I would like to... Abraham, how magical are you feeling right now?
I can't.
The top of the statue, by the way.
I cannot do high level spells, but medium to low I can.
I'm wondering.
You can just say the circles of spells, like that.
Okay, I can't do level 3. I can do level 2 and level 1.
Because I put some magic into this ball and it lit up a little bit. I'm wondering, like, it's obviously very powerful. Might need higher than we can provide, but it might be that we could make it light up if we pumped all of our magic into it.
I could probably do about 2 more level 1 spells.
And then
Was about it.
I don't want
Just
to wipe ourselves out.
Oberon, just for my, just can you make me an intelligence check, just with what thing you're representing in a second?
14, I believe. Yeah.
Say again.
14.
14. Okay. I'm just gonna say, especially for now, just before you start wasting things.
It's not
You
gonna work.
suspect. No, it's not as though it doesn't work. You've seen it lit up. You suspect what you're doing is just bolstering a connection, which is providing said light. So you're not getting it. You like just going off of how this is working. It looks like it is just a simple light to show a status. If that makes sense. Like
Yes, the way Oberon is interpreting these lights is that these people are all alive and the dim ones are dying or dead. That's how I'm interpreting this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just the mechanics of said light, just because I
No,
don't want you
so the
guys
way
to
I'm
start
interpreting
wasting.
it is as that there's a brief moment where we're potentially helping this person. That's how I'm seeing it.
Okay. Gotcha. Makes sense. Sorry. I just wanted to clarify things just before I described it poorly.
Sorry, last bit. Right.
Is that a big knocker on the door?
Hello.
No, ignore her.
Okay, that's just the
Yeah,
accent.
we did.
I just picked a door
That's-
symbol,
that's
and
cool.
that was the closest.
Oh, see, I assumed it was like a giant wheel, like one of those submarines
Yeah.
or something like that. I can't remember what they're called, sealers.
No, there is no visible way to open said door from the
Oh,
side.
don't
you're on.
worry about feeding us.
Can I put my hand on the door and pray?
On the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
While also holding my blessed item.
we're going up.
Let me just think about how this is going to go.
Oh, I don't like that.
Make me a wisdom save.
Look, have you considered not
Sorry,
doing?
I'm good.
Like, how upset do you think
Do you
Abraham
like-
would be if they blew up the door?
14.
14?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, what was that, Bailey?
How upset do you think
It's not as
Abraham
though
would be
it's-
if they blew up the door.
You're able
Yeah,
to cut off. It's not as though it's necessarily a scenario that you're being attacked or anything. You just feel there is a lot of divine magic here that is just attempted because you try to open a connection, just try to flood into your mind.
Mhm.
You kind of recoil and just like you're overwhelmed.
Okay. Is there any way? Would there be any way for him to try and connect to it slowly?
No,
Okay.
this is like opening a dam into like.
Okay.
Whereas before, like your magic to yourself is like a kind of a river, kind of like
Yeah.
your magic is kind of like grows over time in that regard.
Mhm.
This is like you've opened a dam into your fucking soul, and it is
Yeah.
like if you were to connect to it a lot, you would destroy yourself
Okay.
just from
How does
the
this look
level of
to us
It's
on
not
the
even a.
outside?
Well, we're
Say again?
just.
How does this look to us on the outside?
We already.
You probably see him light up slightly and then just kind of collapse.
That's weird.
We're gonna try to do it, but it's gonna be a little while
Anything?
away. Point.
Well, I'll just shout over to them guys. Okay, guys.
Uh,
Whatever you do, do not put your hand or pray at the door. It may flood your body with divine magic, and
well, we have to get
Bad
few
stuff.
months.
I'm interested though.
Bad-
because, like, Oberon is.
if your vessel is strong enough to accept it, then you'll be okay. I can guarantee none of us are strong enough to
I'm gonna
accept
poke the
this.
door.
So again,
I'm gonna poke the door.
Most places will
Like lay a
Okay.
hand on it. I'm
Like,
interested in how it will
okay.
affect Oberon.
open. Other places really unusual. So kind of like
Being the
You're-
giga atheist he is.
hand notes.
burn you heretic! Just set on fire.
Set on fire. Ah! Help me out! Help me out!
I made a decision.
This just feels like a very sturdy metal door when you prod it.
That's what I thought. Abraham, I don't think you've got any worry about
No,
this door.
we'll be
doing
alright
stuff
for
to
that.
us.
We can.
Looks like it's
I
only
looked
the
it
case.
up.
Which
We
brings
were
me
a
on
bit
to my
worried,
next
and
hypothesis
places
that
are
Arage is
quite
in
cheap.
here. And I like to
So-
put my hand on the door.
Oh,
Because
Oh.
the like, sort of splintered hearings that Oberon's had, Arage has disappeared and these 5 guys have appeared, and now he seems to be having statues guarding this door. And now we've got a big divine magic door.
Count.
I like the way that the DM went completely silent when
Yeah.
you said.
I'm not saying anything. What's up?
Okay.
Count. I've got a question. Was it when I started praying that I started
sure
getting
exactly
issues,
Yes.
or was it when I just touched the door?
It's when you started praying.
Oberon would ask, Abraham, have you ever properly communed with your god?
I have
No.
spoke to a shepherd. I've not spoke to my god.
Has anyone...
I was just about to say, can I put my hand on the door and try and speak to the shepherd that I spoke to?
No, because it'll be after he's done.
Well, okay,
No.
Alex, calm down, Alex. Okay.
Huh? What?
We heard it.
Oh, I did.
Really say no.
Abraham asked the question, he goes, well, no, because...
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like I have a
I mean, what are you saying?
for it.
Well, I'm just trying to
I'm gonna go to
I'm
the
literally just trying to open a connection to him. Like, I'll just say, Shepherd of the dying, and the ones we have lost. Can you hear me?
Ooh.
Nice plot twist where you just had Bonzu reply.
No, no.
No, I wouldn't ruin. I would not ruin that character with that.
Oh,
Okay. I'd say not. This doesn't feel like it has a connection to the land of the dying.
but does anyone respond? Or can I feel if there's anything there?
No, you don't feel anyone there. You don't feel anyone's like responding. You're getting a 404 error.
Okay.
See the AOL dial-up sound.
Your connection has been refused. You don't feel that, by the way. It's not as though you've been refused. It's just you don't think like this has a way to communicate.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm gonna put an incense and the candles down, and I light both, and then I'll walk away from the door. I just start like just reading my prayer book.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like putting an incense and a candle down as respect.
Okay. What is everyone else doing now?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll put to the ground. I don't know about you guys, but I think we've sort of exhausted our options. The only other thing I can think to try is to touch this red ball, and I really don't want to. But Abraham, if you want to give me a boost.
I would, or would you prefer me to touch it since I
To be fair, maybe it might have a different effect if you touch it, being faithful.
Which pillar was that, Count?
Red Eye
This
was
one, wasn't it?
this one.
Okay, I want.
No, wrong one. There's the other side.
This one.
Yeah, that was these. I think it's this one, this one, and this one are dim.
Could I? Oh, can I ask Auburn to come over and watch me? But can I ask Garrick to help me up? Since he is the strongest out of us.
Yeah, sure. I think makes sense. Garrick's out of rage at the second because that runs out of time.
Yeah.
So he just gonna lift you up. You're gonna have to make a strength check because
Mhm.
you as a heavy boy in many fucking plated armor.
Big armor.
Garrick.
I don't know what he rolled, so.
Good roll. Can I help him?
Sure. Give me. Let me roll with assist
So you get
advantage. 20. Yeah, he can pick you up.
Okay.
Once Garrick sort of got him, and they're up there, I'll step away and I'll be like examining as he does this, see if anything
Okay.
happens.
So what do you want to do here, Abraham? You can reach it. I'll just say for yeah.
I want to reach it, and I want to know if I can feel anything. Like I can feel magic, if I can feel divine energy.
Magic, you wouldn't be able to feel. You can't really unless you have intentional spells cast on yourself. You can't feel magic.
Well, I can do. I can cast detect magic.
I mean, if you desire, there's very much your preference. In terms of just touching it for the divine, it doesn't. Well, you do feel a divination, but it's not divine energy. But I mean, it's divination just simply because of Oberon. You kind of put your hand on it, and as I said, you don't really feel cold or hot or anything like this. It feels weirdly neutral as a orb. You basically just plugs the wall. You don't feel any negative effects or anything.
Sorry, I am back.
Standing.
Can I try? Can I say a little prayer and try and like push a bit of divine energy into it?
Sure. In terms of what are you putting into this thing?
Said
Like
Yourself?
I'm just trying to put some of my own divine energy into it to see if I get a resistance from it, if it accepts it.
Of course. So
Channel Divinity left. Use that.
Yeah, I'll use my channel divinity.
perfect. All right. You
I'll
kind of
just put it in the box.
feel the energy coming from with your arm, and you're pumping it into this, and
Nah, I'll just put her in a box. Folds in it.
Yeah, that would happen.
the day, and then,
You
well, I'll
kind of
do
take your hand away. You didn't really feel anything like bounce back.
like
But very briefly,
So
give me a perception check.
yeah. Apparently, she's really, really friendly.
22.
She'll love to blanket.
Very, very briefly. This is
They-
the count amount of very brief.
So I've got a
Yeah.
heated blanket, so I'm sure
You
she'll.
see, kind of, it looks like it turns around weirdly. Like even though it doesn't look like it's moving, it looks like something's turning around in the redness, and you see like a pupil.
I
stare
know.
back at you very briefly, and it disappears.
Completely.
Wait, what the fuck?
Well, it's got this purple.
It looks like
spray,
it just end for a second. You only very much just catch it.
so it's a wash in, wash
Okay.
out. Sprayed it yesterday.
I asked Garrick to put me down,
Out when I washed it.
and I speak to Oberon.
It was meant.
Say,
It didn't
Oberon,
work very well. It was meant to
Hello.
be pastel
when
purple
I channeled my divinity into it,
top,
something stirred back.
but
Something what?
it will completely wash out when I wash
There
it.
was something in the orb that
I don't-
stirred at me.
What the
Yeah.
f- Okay, Erilyn's just gonna be like,
Let it
oh,
go
what the
naturally
fuck?
for a while.
I feel like Erilyn doesn't know enough about magic, and she's just kind of
Can-
going up to
can-
Zoid.
can we- Can me, Garrick, and Oberon go to the other orb, and I will do the same?
Sure. Do you have another channel divinity left, or are you pumping in something else?
Reason
I mean,
why
you
That's
can
what I'm-
pump in a cantrip. That is viable. I'm just asking.
Okay, no, I'll do a cantrip this time because that was my channel divinity.
started killing it, and it started like
I wonder what would
started
happen if we
that
both did it at the same time. You know?
hair started breaking. So hold on.
Okay. So what are we doing now? Are you going to the other one, or are you staying on the same one, or?
You know what? I'll do it one more time on this one, and then I'll go to the other one.
Okay. And Oberon, are you doing it
Just
at the same
quickly
time,
before
or?
Abraham does that,
Chance
Oberon's come up with
out.
a spicy idea that
Will
I just wants
out.
to quickly try.
So I'm not sure.
Okay.
Okay.
We're
Run
going
over to
down
the broken
correct
statue and use mending.
day, and we're gonna one day
See
out.
if anything happens.
Just to remind me with the mending thing, it's.
But Monday we're gonna see.
I don't think it will because I think it requires like curation kind of level, but you need to have.
Yeah, so
I mean, just
so
look up-
as long as it's not a
Let's say
huge
hi.
part, I want to see if I can try and. So
Uh,
as long as it's a foot
Round.
wide in dimension, I want to see if I can sort of reform a part of the statue,
Mm.
make out something.
It's gonna be whatever.
Have a look. I'd say, just for now, of looking at the particular ruling on that, it looks like it's more meant to,
Really,
like, if the materials are still there, repair them. It doesn't look like it's got that as a description.
so
And
it's
you can't see any of
I
the.
wanted to try.
Of course, no, I
always forget
appreciate
I've
that.
got mending.
I do appreciate that. It's just there is nothing. There's no actual statue there
You
to
just see
repair.
Oberon run over, try it. Like, yeah, that makes sense. And runs back.
I say that the wall in the back probably repairs slightly.
Oh, actually,
2 o'clock.
you said the writing was scratched out, right?
No, there was writing on the floor which is red traitor.
Okay, so it's not like at the base of a statue. That's fine.
No. I mean, you could repair that. You could stop it from saying traitor if you want.
He's a
I feel like that would upset people. Just get divine smite on the from literally from guard. But no, okay, if that doesn't work, I will go back over to the group, and I suppose I will try and pump in a cantrip at the same time.
So the godly smite from fucking
I will, yeah.
No Game No
I
Life.
just use mending on the crystal thing as Abraham does
Bad.
whatever he's doing.
I've got to try and
Sure,
get
and this is on which pillar?
not a real variant. Homemade one.
This one.
Abraham?
That's why they just gave it.
I can't hear because of Alex.
It's very
Person made
difficult. Yeah,
So
you know
I
what? I'm
just
just gonna
leave.
quickly.
Thank you. Okay, so.
Mhm.
So which pillar are you doing?
Well, I'm
thing?
going to be doing doing a cantrip into that pillar again, and then I'd like
Yeah.
to do that into the other pillar.
Okay, so in that pillar again, you stand back on Garrett's shoulder. Are you doing it as well? Big, not big. What?
No,
Oberon.
not the name I was expecting. Yeah, I will.
Okay, I'm
I'll
back.
try to use mending on it.
You.
Okay,
The same
let me
sort
just
of
do a
thing,
strength
yeah.
check to see if he can carry both of you.
I need
Okay, he can solidly carry both of you.
I just like climb up the back of them. I'm on Abraham's shoulders.
Look, the figure's sitting on his shoulders, just like.
You just look over and there's this weird fucking totem pole of people.
See you soon.
Okay, so you both do it at the same time. I won't say you need to like cast it or yada yada. And you see the luminosity of the orb go redder, then turns off completely. No light, no light, no nothing. It's just dim now.
Oh God, we broke it. Oberon's immediately on guard, looking around the room.
Can I do a perception to see if anything else has changed in the room?
Sure. If you want both roll me perception, then if you're both looking around.
Cool. 8.
That 20.
I'm too busy trying not to fall off of Abraham.
Everything okay over there?
Well, it was a nice nat 20. I mean, I suppose it's a good thing. Like you're guaranteed you're not seeing anything here.
Yeah,
You ain't seeing anything here. You're
Okay,
not seeing any major changes in the room.
that's good. That's good. That's good. I'd still like to go to the other pillar and do it again.
Garrett just walks over with us on top of it.
Yeah. Garrett's just doing. He's doing some like squats on the way to keep his strength up.
A miner just walks in and says, "What the fuck is going on in here?" It's just a big Chimera, us all on top of Garrett.
Okay, just for context, because Evelyn can't do a hell of a lot here. Evelyn's just trying to keep an eye on Zoy's, who just seems to have spaced out a bit.
I like to think
You're
the sheer
RPing
amount of
yourself, spacing out.
The sheer amount
Yep.
of magic in the room is just overwhelming for him.
Yep.
Because
Feeling a little bit.
I just don't really know what to be doing that I could help in this situation. I'm not really a magic cast.
I mean, you're cool. If I mean,
You're learned, right?
Sorry?
Think of history stuff that might affect.
Yeah, could I back at any kind of magic that might not magic history that I might know that might help us here?
well,
Yeah,
what is
please.
it exactly you're wanting to think about here? Is it information about these saints, or what?
I feel like that's more helpful in the situation because I don't know much about magic.
Okay,
If we knew
so-
about a specific saint, it might be that they want a specific type of magic.
Hmm.
If you're going for logic on the saints, it's gonna be a hard roll, but make me a history check.
History.
Yes.
That's bad, man.
I
I
rolled
rolled
up.
of a nat 20.
Yeah, it did.
Actually, give me advantage because I'm just thinking that you've been told about these saints. You might have heard just from Abraham the information. Just maybe jog your mind.
Okay. What? So roll again?
Yeah.
Okay. 16.
16. Okay. This is better.
Thanks.
We can work with that.
So you won't. You're not. This is not perfect information. It's obviously not the highest roll, but you aren't aware of the title of saints. I mean, but you've heard something about especially the border disputes with Polchania.
Mm-hmm.
You know about the elves in the past, and it's long in the past before they even became a union. Just while they were. Well, they're not a union, but more before they started working with each other, just while they were separate countries still, especially ones
Yeah.
you came from. You know that were the elves at one stage marched north to help with a border dispute, and you know that there were two very powerful figures that emerged and required the might of essentially the elven army to fight.
Okay.
You know that because while Abraham very much knows them as the saints, and obviously not saints as heavenly figures, he's not truly aware of like roles through history and what they actually did. Like, just knows that there were involved border disputes. You will probably know more in terms of just what the fuck they did. Was they were very, very powerful figures, ones that could be very, very much construed as being army ending, which is why there was many that were sent. And you know that both the elven armies quite proud of the fact that did stop them at the Danau, the country to the left.
So the elven armies actually did stop.
Yes, they were stopped.
They were stopped. Well, I do recognise them.
But it's not as though you could describe the characters themselves. You just know that they were two very, very powerful individuals.
So which ones are these?
You're not sure. You would not. Like, it wasn't as though like any artifacts or anything was described. You just know there were two individuals from basically the army. I mean, you could put the two together. That they are probably
The
these
war
two figures,
ones.
but that's it.
You don't know like specifically what they did. Like,
No.
For example, if one of them rocked up and used an earthquake.
Solidly no. Like with the that's what I mean. Like you aren't like you don't really know the full
It's
of
just a
details
sort of
on.
word of mouth. These two guys were very strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these two, I will just regale this info
Yes.
to the lad because I don't want to have to just explain all of that again.
Yeah.
Part of me that just wants to try punching one of the statues with the swords and see if that gets a reaction, but also I don't want to have a statue wake up and try and murder us.
I think also you don't want a really angry Abraham.
Abraham's fine. It's all for the name of science. Because that might be what they want, if you see what I'm saying. Like, some of these guys are clearly magic. Like, they look magic, one way or another. Who walks around with a stick, am I right? With a big stick across my back.
Not just a stick.
Then we've got a stabby man over here. He's probably like an assassin type dude. I don't know. It feels like there's a puzzle here, but I also have no clue. Anyway, let's mending this crystal. I reach out and I touch the crystal.
There's no, as I said, it lights up, but there's no reaction in that regard. Like even like you're looking out potentially for the pupil now that you're warm. You don't see anything in particular. Like it seems like it's just dimming in and out. It's weird.
Look, if we come back when I can use this fifth sphere of magic, this might work as a thing. But until then, do you guys think that we should try and seal this place off?
Could you say that again, Bailey? You've gone very quiet.
Do you think that we should try and seal this place off?
I was considering this myself.
I was considering this as well.
Because I feel even if it is the church looking for this, I don't
imagine
know, our discussion with the Pope, it felt a bit off.
I imagine at this stage, Garrett will probably input with that. I just think about how the fuck he speaks and how what he would say. It's like,
I'm a dick.
look,
Me,
this
Garrick.
is
Me no like plan.
Me no like plan, no Erilyn. Erilyn come, no plan.
Garrick will probably say it's like, this is what the commissions and myself were probably sent down here to look for.
I'm on top of Abraham right now. Like, Garrick, you've got one of those thingies on you, right? The contract.
Oh fuck! Would Garrick carry? Yeah, I imagine Garrick carry it with him.
Well, no, I mean like it's magically affecting him. Is what I'm asking.
Yes.
Abraham, can you get rid of the magic?
I whisper, no, that's level 3.
Shit.
I've only got level 2.
I've tried.
He's only got 6 HP. Squeeze your thighs.
Don't tempt me because I actually just fought grapple.
Yeah,
But I'm
that's
scared of
fine.
grappling for now for the rest of D&D.
Oh,
To be fair,
Wrong
grappling
campaign.
can become useful if you take the right feet for it.
Wrong campaign.
From want to just attack him and knock him out, because that's going to
Oh.
cause more issues down the line. But I feel like he's going to not want us to seal this off.
Yeah.
Garrick, how do you feel about us sealing this off and not telling your employers that it's here?
I'm personally against it. I mean,
Well, let's say that
Th-
whatever's
this
in this
is what-
big door is going to end the world. Would you be okay with that?
give me a persuasion check.
Oh my god, I'm rolling. Okay. Oh!
Disadvantage
Disadvantage, okay.
because you got the burning.
Because, like, oh yeah, I do. You're right.
Why do you have burning? Oh yeah, you don't.
Because some
Yep.
dickhead stood on a trap. But they died, so it's fine. Where is persuasion? 6. I remember when I was good at persuasion. Those were good times.
What did you get?
6.
I mean, you're gonna go. Well, I was listening to you guys. We don't know what's behind that door. I mean, you guess it's this Arage. I mean, I'm not personally for him, but this is what my magically what my employers were looking for. So I don't want to seal this off.
How
Go.
about we agree to disagree, and you just omit this from your memory? If the other miners find it, then that's they found it, because you're just here for security, right? We've dealt with
Ooh.
monsters. You have no obligation to tell them that this is here.
All right.
The DM is in a lot of confusion.
Well, I'm just trying to think. I'm waiting for Cameron's message describing what he wanted to bloody do. Cameron's being all right.
I think he's on holiday. I don't think he's actually around. If you're getting anything out of him, it's actually kind of a miracle.
Okay, I
think
almost said
that's-
something that wasn't right for stream, so I stopped.
Good.
Jesus.
Like, fine, but I mean, they're gonna find out eventually. I'm gonna tell them. I'll tell the miners that the mines were clear, but
Fantastic.
the miners will then go
At the end of
forth
the-
and go look for these mines.
At the end of the day, if they find it and we get in shit for it, hop on their side. That's fine. Whatever. Just feel it's not best for them to know where this is right now.
Okay, but even then, I won't tell them. But we're not blocking off the path.
Sure, we're not blocking off the path.
I am ensuring this one because we need. If it's a scenario that we're being paid to do so, I want to get this job done.
Okay.
That's the Garrick RP done for today. Thank you, everyone.
Right.
So I have this explosive concoction we made many moons ago. How explosive is that?
I wouldn't say majorly explosive. Like you've not. I mean, you've got some, but it's not as though it's not designed to have been packaged into a majorly explosive. It's like letting off a firecracker on your hand.
Gotcha,
That makes
that's
sense.
fine. That's fine.
Like it's designed at the moment to be contained, so it if it's contained, then it ricochets. But even then,
Yeah, no, that's fine. Cool, I'll climb down. No longer in the
are you
tower.
coming down as well, Abraham? I imagine he's kind of out of breath at this stage.
Yeah. I'd come down and give Garrick a good pat on the shoulder, say, "Thank you for that, bud."
Where is Garrick? Oh, there.
Mm.
Okay.
Wonder
What are you guys doing?
how does this... Blah, you do this, and you do that.
Currently waiting to see where Bailey goes.
Damn. I was just seeing how I could affect the alarm spell to see if I can make it sound how I want it to sound. I cannot.
It's a little bell ringing.
Little handbell.
Yep.
If I could just make it so they walk in like, "You have disturbed my slumber."
So, what's the plan? If we come to a decision?
Garrick doesn't want us to seal the room.
Yeah, but fuck Garrick, am I right?
My thoughts exactly.
Do any of us have a boomstick?
They don't.
Nope.
We used our last one to get here.
So we've already got an issue there. We can't seal it without a boomstick.
We basically got three options. We either let them just get on with it, we seal it and deal with Garrick later, or we go and kill everyone. I would rather not do the last one.
I would rather not kill anyone. There's been enough bloodshed already.
Erilyn looks at Garrick. Not even that one.
Oh, for fuck's sake, James, why do you make me do this?
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not going to do that. He's not here to defend himself.
Like, I guess
I actually wish you kept that because I had something I could have used instantly then.
No, I'm not going to kill off fucking Garrick while I'm playing.
No.
Unless somebody else kills Garrick.
Luca and I have had a
Garrick,
discussion.
drink this, hands him explosive concoction.
Erilyn, all I'm gonna say, this is out of character. This is just talking. If you did that, because I'm literally next to Garrick, I was just patting him then. I was just doing flicked wounds on him.
Oof. I guess we just leave.
At
it.
level 2.
Anyone who kills Garrick has to tell Cameron that they killed Garrick. I'm
That's
saying
fine.
that as a condition.
That's fine.
Can I just message him that, even though we haven't done it? And I just
Okay,
want to
okay.
see how he
Stop
reacts.
you.
Can I just say, do I get my fridge first still?
Right.
Yeah, he may take your free.
Do any of you guys want to do anything else here? I think we've sort of exhausted.
Yeah, well, I don't
everything.
think there's much more we can do here.
We've sort of looked at all this.
This is a very difficult situation,
Yes.
and I don't like it.
How? I assume is the room bigger than the door, or
Which room, sorry?
the room we're in?
Oh, yeah, no, the width is the size.
No, how tall?
Tall as 30 feet, the room is 40.
Right, so the door's 30, the room is 40.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, at best I can stick an alarm here so that we'll know if they find it.
The best I can do is
Range. Oh, does alarm have a range, or does it go off
Yeah,
like?
I just have to cast it. As long as I'm within a mile,
Yeah.
it will be.
No, it just amused me at the idea that like
Lost for 8
you're a
hours.
different continent.
Yeah, just
No,
leave. It's like, oh, they've entered the room.
Oh, they found
This
it.
is going to be one of the one thing I work on as an artificer is to get the super alarm spell. I'll know wherever I am. I could be on literally in a different plane. It's like, oh, I've gone into the room.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, I suppose I'll just do that. I'll stick an alarm. Yeah, here, somewhere in this corridor that only has one. Oh, there was no way to get in here from here, was there? That's a wall.
Yeah. Where, sir?
Where my ping is.
No.
We have
The
to
only
go
path you
this
could
way.
ever find was that one.
Okay, I guess I'll stick an alarm here as we leave.
Okay. I mean, I think Garrick would be okay with that. It's not an offensive thing.
Oh, he can't stop. He can be okay with it all he wants.
It could hit you, I suppose.
I don't think it's concentration because it just lasts that long, so he can hit me if he fancies. It won't end well for him.
It's concentration during the casting time, I think.
Yeah, that's how casting longer spells works.
Yeah. Okay.
The fuck is alarm? There it is. Oh, I can ritual cast it. May as well do that just in case. I'll hang out for 10 minutes and I'll stick it here on the doorway here.
I can't remember, so because I've not really used
Cast.
a cast, ritual cast. Does that mean it doesn't use up a spell slot?
I mean, it takes 10 minutes longer per the spell level, I believe, right?
I believe so.
Something like that. It is,
So
yeah, it's just a way
what's
of-
the benefit?
you don't spend a slot.
So you do? Ah, okay, gotcha. So I was right. Yeah, I just didn't really know because I've not really played spellcast.
Must have the ritual tag. Oh no, it's just by 10
And now you're
minutes.
playing two!
Just an extra 10 minutes regardless of the
Am I?
spell level.
Right, fair, you're playing a spellcaster, which is a half spellcaster. you can cast spells.
Yeah. Thanks.
I don't know. I wouldn't really consider a ranger a spellcaster.
No, that's what I meant.
It's more like they have natural abilities and stuff, but they don't have that sort of system in D&D, so they just call it spells.
Okay.
We leaving?
I feel like we're leaving.
Yep, I think it's time to go, guys.
I'll designate all of these guys as people not to set off my alarm.
Of course. Right. For the sake of it, is just yeah.
And
We'll
I'll
just,
have it as a mental alarm, funnily enough.
We're gonna do. Da-da-da-da.
I think I saw Bonzu for a second there. It's these guys.
You're just gonna go quickly, P. Okay.
So,
No, do it slowly.
Okay.
as you get back in here, he looks at the miners, kind of what the 4 men are standing at his table, and he kind of turns to look at you as you are. Again, you did see a bunch of miners kind of just knocking around the caves and such. You do see Garrett go up to the foreman and say, "The mines are clear," and he does stick to his word in that regard. He does say, "Everything is clear."
Wait, they fixed the
And,
lift yet?
Yes.
Excellent. It'd be really awkward if we came back and we're just stuck here.
So the foreman's like, "Well, I won't say it was a pleasure having you, but thank you for clearing the mines, I suppose."
I'm gonna ham it up a little bit. Let me tell you, there was some nasty stuff down here. If we weren't helping, at least 2 of you would have died. At least.
Hmm.
Evelyn's gonna just point to the weediest looking one. I went, especially you.
Just the guy that's all bones. It's actually Reaper in a skin suit.
I'm back.
How did you get out?
Like the divinity skeletons.
Yeah, I will actually just. By the way, did we kill him or did the room collapse? I don't remember.
Who?
Reaper.
Reaper, you killed him. It was always doing a second of a spell.
That was it. There was a magic skeleton in here. Just be aware that there might be weird stuff. But he's gone
Magic.
for the second.
I think we need to see the foreman. It's like, I think we need to renegotiate the cost down here. We was told it was at most going to be 1 or 2 critters.
I've literally burst out laughing. This is what I said to him upstairs. And then I just stand on the lift.
Okay. So, well, thank you for, I suppose, coming. And basically, it's just because of how this elevator is up, it can lift 4 people at a time.
Garrett's last.
Okay, sure. So, is it if it
No,
just
no,
Garrett by
I'll
him?
stay down. I'll stay down. I'll let Garrett go first. I don't trust him to not say something.
Yep.
Like, I feel like that's just
Very
how
late.
Aurum would be.
Cool. Right. This is not going to drag on my. I'm gonna put us back on the. Yeah, you got the elevator.
Yeah.
Stops Garrett's secret plan.
Imagine, like, while everybody's going up the lift, I'm just being really awkward with the foreman. Like, trying to
Keep it
make
lost.
really bad small talk.
So what was down there?
Like,
Huh?
so,
Yeah.
come here often.
No, first time. We just started working. Some arsehole knocked us out earlier.
At that, I'm just like, who would do such?
No.
Oh yeah, no, sorry about that. Look, sometimes the signals get crossed, you know?
Eh.
And my signal was I didn't want you all to die, so we knocked you out. Anyway, the lift's here, bye! And just get on the lift and leave him.
You can actually see him do like a requisition form for like boomsticks, by the way. Just like on the table. They were expecting to only use like 1 or 2. They were just for the hard flip things. They were just planning to mine out all the rocks. This
Wow.
was like a whole fucking like.
I'm glad to know that we've cost whoever's paying them money, you know?
So, kind of, you are risen to the top. Garrick is it's like as he gets to the top, Gareth's like, all right, I need to go meet up with the rest of the guards, relay the information. I won't tell them of the room, but I will. I'm gonna have to tell them about you guys.
Oh,
Go.
I feel like everybody knows about us by this point.
can I hold my contract up to Garrick? Oh, who should I get paid off? I did my job.
he laughs at you and just walks away.
Oh god, are we going to end up with another situation where someone accidentally dies because we don't get paid?
Oh,
Okay, so you guys are currently in the Red Keep. Now, there's no particular guards around you as of yet, but you guys are now just standing kind of in a hallway of the Red Keep. What do you do?
Hello?
Hey, random question. Do you mind if I painted the whole thing green?
Absolutely not. Do it.
What?
Do it!
Server mute James for a second.
I honestly thought James was actually talking to us then.
I think what James did there was on mute.
Unmute.
Then
and answer the
unmute.
phone call, yeah.
Oops. Me screaming at Alex. Do it!
Erilyn just starts shouting into the wind. Are you okay?
Alex just wanted to know if they could paint some of our furniture deep green. And I was like, do it! And then you went, oh, I don't think James is mute. I was like, oh, shit!
I like to think that James is now setting up a fucking you got the fucking chroma key on it. Just make his whole fucking apartment invisible.
I'm actually just painting everything in black 3.0.
Okay, so I'll open a pack of crisps. Weird music. What are you guys doing? You're now in the middle of this fort. You don't necessarily know if people are hostile to you here or not.
I don't know.
So-
we are here-ish, right?
You are on. Yes, you are in the basically the old keep.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose I would know roughly when I'm about to lose range on this spell, right?
Yes. I'd say probably about up to the first of the faithful if you're going downwards.
We can hang out here. I guess I want to find a tavern in here somewhere and just hang out for a bit.
Sure.
I agree.
I agree.
Okay.
Is the
Oh,
time
man.
accurate right now?
Say again.
The time accurate?
Yeah. Actually, it would just give it. It would be a bit more time to travel, but yes, about that.
God damn, we've been down there for a while.
Yeah, you had a long rest.
We did. I suppose.
Oh
my
my
plan is
God.
To chill out for the day, see if they find the thing, and then rest at night, so that we're back on our regular sleep scale.
Sure.
I like this plan.
Probably
Resting a little
probably
bit.
just hang about doing my regular shenanigans.
Sure. I'd say just with your regular shenanigans, we had that roll, so you're up to where we are with the spreadsheet, by the way.
That's cool.
Okay. Just think about this. No. Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna find a tavern. If on this island, to find a tavern would be about a silver each to kind of get a night, get like a room if you want, or
Should be fine.
such.
Can I head to the church and see if they would let me in there?
By yourself. Which one?
So whereabouts are we on here now?
There's two churches. There's a very, very small. So where you are is up here, top of the South Island. There's two churches you're aware of in this area, but one of them there's the Shepherd's Cathedral,
Yeah, and then the shape of that.
and then there's this one.
All right. Well, since it's a good distance away, I'm just going to stay in then.
Okay.
I have a
In that
feeling
case-
they don't like us at the cathedral as well. For reasons.
So we'll say that So
See, I
it's-
can't remember if he knows about that.
So you can't benefit from a long rest until 6 a.m. again.
Why 6 a.m.? Oh, I
24 hours.
I suppose we take it and then we don't get it until the end of the 8 hours anyway, right?
Yes. So, what time are you wanting to
Well,
aim
it
for
wasn't
here?
6 when we finished, right? Because we spent a load of time pissing around in the mine.
Yes, but you had a long rest within the mine.
Yeah, no, I know. But what I'm saying is it would have been earlier than that because
I think it was about 6. I think I did calculate it to about 6. I think I shifted it forward as you were moving around.
Right. That should be about right for our schedule.
So you want to be about 6ish. Did you say what time? Sorry.
Well, I imagine we go to sleep at like 10 and then emerge as we do.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you go to sleep at
That's
10.
10 in the evening, not 10 in the
So it'd be 4 in the morning. No, wait. It'd be 6 in the morning. Yeah, because I think that's how that's gone through.
Oh, we have a long rest.
I like the light.
Yes.
That actually looks quite cool.
Hey!
It
The
does.
overworld.
Long rest, long rest.
We've not been able to use it, but I do actually quite like the.
So during that time, did anybody set off my alarm?
Let me think about this. Yes.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah,
I'll
they
let
would have. I
everyone
mean,
know.
over 8 hours, they would explore the whole mines, especially where you guys have gone.
It's not like we hid anything.
They did that in 8 hours.
What?
Well, that's taken us at least 5 days.
It feels like it's been at least 8 weeks.
Oh my god, has it actually been 8 weeks we've been down?
I think it's been 4 sessions. I think the first
Oh
one we
my-
arrived down there at the end.
Oh my god. Right, okay.
In fairness, in that very first one when we started down there, we did, knock everyone out.
This is true.
And then Bonzu died.
Okay. So, you wake up, it's a new day, you feel all rested. What are you guys doing?
While I was sort of shenanigans, yeah, you get the word, you get the idea, around town yesterday. Can I have possibly found a blacksmith or someone that would be up for giving my thing a go?
This would be within the mile.
Yeah, like that. Though, if I found it yesterday, otherwise I'll go and find one now.
You wouldn't have found it yesterday.
Cool. I will let everyone know I'm gonna go and try and find the blacksmith and go and try and find a blacksmith.
Okay.
I'm going to go with.
Is everyone going with?
Yeah, I'll go with because I can get my weapons and armor fixed.
Oh,
Sure.
Because
No.
I did get fucked up last fight.
bear with me 2 seconds. I want to just double check when oh my god, I've changed things. No, I just want to see when I can change my thingamajig. Is that on a short, long rest, or is that a thing that I have to do? Where the freaking heck is it? What?
The 2 places you do remember of there being a but the major place for the blacksmith was the industrial
Yes,
quarter.
there's a point. On my long rest, my cane sword disappears, vanishes, and my armor becomes magic.
Okay. You tell me when that affects that. You good?
It's already affected it.
Cool.
No, hang on, I've already got magic armor. My arcane focus becomes super magic.
Okay. So, you guys doing this right. So there's 2 places where you can go for the blacksmith. One of them is a bit weaker than the rest, which is the around the will of the people, which is more like they can work on trinkets and such. It's also in this kind of square. I don't know if you can see that on the map. The other major place you can go is the industrial quarter, which is where you went before for the blacksmith. If I remember correctly.
What's the benefit to that one? I'm assuming they're much better.
I mean,
Higher.
they're like it's an industrial quarter. It's literally designed to like these are the people you go to for mass weapons and such. And they make weapons. It's just kind of that's just a major place. This where the people more has weapons from them, if that makes sense. Like they probably would have some weapons they're holding from there, and otherwise they're doing trinkets, so more like they make a bracelet or they do like some finer detailing, like
Like,
jewelers, if that makes sense. Or they hold the weapons for the actual manufacturers.
like,
This is more, a lot more like a kind of as an area, it's more like, because obviously it's built onto the Sapphire Road, so a lot of it is kind of trading goods and such.
like, right, okay. So, what's the game plan? Where are we heading?
Oberon's looking around trying to find a blacksmith, and currently he's desperately rummaging through his bag to try and find a document.
Well, Abram would like to go to the markets and to the blacksmith if possible.
Sure. So, tell me the order, how we are doing this. Are you going to the markets first? Are you going to the back?
Well, if everyone's going to the blacksmith, I'll go to the blacksmith first to get my armor and my weapons cleaned and repaired. And then go to the blacksmith to do a bit of shopping and hopefully discover shit.
Okay. Are you then? Is everyone then traveling?
Everybody what now?
What?
Are you going traveling through the city?
Oh, traveling? Yes.
Cool.
You know,
So I believe I
that
had
did
about-
not sound like traveling.
Okay. Bailey, did you find your thing you needed to find?
I can't remember what I think you DM'd it to me. I'm rummaging through a lot of stuff right now to try and make the stream not go weird. It keeps displaying a black screen for Reaper for some reason. I don't know why. Because on my thing, I'm not seeing that happen. But you carry on. Just looking.
I can see it. It might be Reaper's maps, internet dying.
I think it's just Twitch being weird.
Cool.
Twitch being Twitch.
Wait, did I even save it on my Google Drive? That might be the easier way to find it.
So,
That's not it.
Such delicate music. It's like end of campaign kind of music.
Or
Yes, the entire
you
party's
finally
died
made it
walking
out
to the
of a mine
blacksmith.
and had a long rest music.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
okay.
It's been so long since I've seen the sun.
It's lovely.
I forgot the sweet touch of the sun.
Oh.
As you guys kind of travel off east, you travel off of South Island,
Well, you know what? Yeah.
and you start traveling towards the industrial quarter. As I said, it took about an hour and a half to get down there when you first were coming down. You're traveling, going down some streets, you're hearing bustling noises. And as you're turning up, and it's probably about here-ish, you turn down the street, you're walking up, and you notice that the streets have gone instantly quiet.
Is this as soon as people have spotted us?
You don't see anyone on the street.
Okay.
Oh, like there's nothing. Oh.
And you're about halfway up the street at this stage.
Are we meant to be seeing something here?
Let me go get myself some character. I presume you can't see anything at the second.
It is black.
Just black.
Cool.
Right, Luke. Oh no, I found it. This might be it. Nope. It's opened up the wrong bloody tabs, and now it's on the fucking screen. That's good.
And you walk up, as I said, the street, kind of
Raining.
going up. It's lit up fairly well.
Yep.
You kind of see that there's seems to be like a sign for what looks like a restaurant to your up your left.
So I can see through these
And-
windows, so there are no people in there either.
Can you? Yeah, there's no one in there. If you can see through the windows,
Oh
and
no.
Huh. I wonder if this is is this place like run down looking?
doesn't look like it.
Would we know? I assume we would. We've lived here, right? If there's like a day of rest, like a Sunday.
Yes, you would say it's not actually coming up with a week
'Cause,
for this thing,
it's,
but
it's pretty early, right? And
yes,
for example, in the real world on a Sunday, shit don't open till like 8, 9. It might just be that, and we might just be paranoid. But there is a map, so
Give me a second.
I think Erilyn would.
Christ's sake.
Reaper says bless you, James.
Oh, thanks, Reaper. My hay fever's been buggered.
Oh, my hay fever's been
Mood.
horrible as well.
Oh,
It looked like it was snowing the other day. There was so much pollen.
Right.
mate,
don't have
my
the
car,
best,
my car legitimately looks like it has got snow on it sometimes.
Dandelions.
And as you
What
guys are
milkshake?
staying there,
Goddamn
Be quiet.
dandelions.
you quieted up, and please, so I'll give it a bloody down. As you quieted down, you kind of in this street, a figure starts. You see him start walking down the middle of the road. What looks like a crusader, full decked in armor.
A crusader, right?
Front or
He's
behind?
got an eye patch on his eye, and he's got the colours of the red cloak of the Templars in front of him. And he's walking down the street towards you guys.
That doesn't look good.
Sorry, I think you guys would have been for
Say the red cloak.
yes,
Well,
which is what the Crusaders were wearing.
that pink
Yeah.
something in old Oberon's head.
And whose passive perception is above 15?
Oh,
Yes.
mine.
Okay, you hear a clinking of metal behind you.
Mm.
I'm gonna turn around instantly. Oh no, there's another
How
one.
high are the building?
Oh,
They
oh,
are 2
sorry.
stories high. Actually, just look now. You look at them. You see,
How tall?
I'd say it's about 15 feet to the second story, 15 feet to the third, so about 30 stories, 30 feet high.
30 stories? Wait, hang on, 15 feet per floor. That's a tall
Tall
ass
building.
room.
I'll just for sake of, I don't know. I think 30, 10, yeah, I'm saying 30. I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's a big house.
Okay, and this Templar is walking on the street. We see him kind of stop about, I say, here-ish.
The game is paused. I'm not.
I know.
Okay, fine.
Just for the other two's benefit, you definitely see Oberon bristle at this situation, and it very much looks like he's preparing heat metal.
Okay. So they go. The Templar in front of you. You see him kind of pull out a document from his hip, crack it open, and reads it.
Sorry, is Garrick here?
No,
Garrick is not here.
Garrick's not here. Garrick went off with the guards. Talk to the guards.
That was.
By the way, it is raining fairly heavily, very heavily, strangely heavily. But that's just kind of that's what's happening in a second. He's like, Erilyn, Oberon, and Zois, you are being placed under arrest for treason and heresy. We'd like you to lay down your arms and come with us. Abraham, please.
I
Leave
think
the
I'm going to
group?
cut him off before that. I'm like, sorry, mate, they're kind of attached. And I hold my hands up. I don't carry weapons anymore.
You are to give, if you are a spellcaster, and he kind of scrolls it down.
Oh,
If you are a spellcaster, you are to give your focuses and
this is the situation Oberon
present yourself.
lives for. He starts stretching. Like, he's leaning to the side, stretching out his arms, sort of squatting a little bit, limbering up, rolling his shoulders.
Erilyn's just gonna. Okay, Erilyn's gonna. So, you're telling me that you closed down a whole street just to come and arrest us? You know what? I'm pretty proud of that. You know what?
I thought that you guys would be going after your own higher-ups after sending a bunch of miners against the Chimera. I'd say that's pretty unethical, but hey-ho. I guess we're doing this.
Quick question, Count.
Yeah.
You never finished what you were saying about me. You want me to step aside from the group?
He asked you to step aside from the group.
Ooh.
Can I just like I'm going to do like a little bow to the Crusader and say, "Blessed be to Arridge." Can I ask why these how can I say remarks have been dealt with? How come they have been dealt? May I ask?
Due to actions committed by the group, they have gone against the word of our leader, and we've decided that one, they have committed treason against said leader, and two, they are too much of a threat to the safety of the kingdom to be left continuing. There will be a formal investigation. We will have a formal trial, and then the results will be submitted then.
Very much looks like we've stumbled into something. As Oberon is still like cracking all his knuckles.
So what charges? I'm just intrigued because I don't know if there's many that actually would fly by the regular law.
Treason and heresy.
Such as, what did we do?
As he says heresy, can I just shout out, "That's ironic"?
Abraham has no idea what the fuck to do right at this second.
Treason by breaking into the old keep, potentially putting at the danger of all the leaders of the country if they were within. Heresy by searching and relaying information that is false against the church.
What information have we relayed exactly?
Does not.
I'm
respond to that.
intrigued. What, that you're
Yeah.
a bunch of blown up bureaucrats? Sorry. Oh man,
Yeah.
it's been so long since I've had a good fight with the authorities.
Can I just ask a question? With Planar Warrior, it being a bonus action, do I
So
have
what
to
is it-
cast it?
What does it read? How does it read? Because
As a bonus action, choose one creature you see 30 feet in front of you. The next time you hit that creature on this turn with a weapon attack, all damage dealt by the attack becomes force damage. That creature takes an extra 8 force damage from the attack. So is it like an innate ability that I kind of don't have to do
so
any?
you're choosing them. It's not as though you're pointing or anything like that.
Think
Okay.
of it as like you're focusing all your attention on this guy so that you do extra damage.
Okay, I'm just gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna say Zoy's and I behind, and then I'm just gonna spin round.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be.
do so as well. I don't know.
I'm gonna
Zoy's
face.
smart enough. Zoy's will know that you can spin around.
Oh, Mr. Erlin! Oh, you Mr. Erlin! I forgot your gender, Mr. Erlin. Oh, Mr.
Like-
Erlin!
Before this kicks off, I would say to Abraham, just do what they say, and I'll decide what you think is right. And I'm gonna cast heat metal on this Crusader.
Okay, so that does go off, but some of their held actions are going to go off.
I have
because
no
of that.
doubt.
Well, they had a held action on a spell, I should say. If someone was casting a spell on these guys.
Oh, sorry, Luca. Do you mind giving Zoy's a rest?
Oh, of course. Sorry.
Because so he's
No, no, no,
I've got.
that's a very good point. I didn't think about that.
What a lot of these do, but all right.
Campaigns. Zoe's. Sorry, give me 1 second.
That's all right.
Long rest. Long rest. Firm. Right, should be up. You might need to refresh if it isn't.
I am just doing so.
Cool.
Thank you, though.
Right, let me
I
just
appreciate
start the
that a lot.
counter.
Ah, legend. Thank you. Perfect.
Sorry. Right, we're just going to do this as the surprise round, so it's going to be everyone roll me initiative in 1 second. Don't do it yet, so it actually maps. Right, yeah, right. Roll me initiatives. So we're going to do these first attacks as surprise. So just Oberon, obviously, roll me initiative and we'll see who, when they get the whole shots off, what happens.
What is initiative? It's that. That's not bad. Ooh, 21. That's considerably better than last time.
21. Abraham,
Yes.
roll me initiative. I know you might not be fighting here. It very much depends on yourself. Just don't roll me initiative. 3. Cool. You definitely ain't fighting. And what Zoe's get, James?
Zoe's got 18.
Okay. Awesome. Right. Oberon, you are first.
Cool. Big boy's gonna take 2d8 fire damage.
Cool.
Unless he's managed to whip that armor off in time.
Not yet. So just straight to 8, 2d8, right?
Yep. Use an unaffected metal object such as metal weapons, such as heavy armor, blah blah blah. You cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature within physical contact takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell, and until the spell ends or I lose concentration, I can use the bonus action to do damage on my turn.
Okay, so how much damage did you take?
12 fire damage.
12. Cool. Yeah, you see this armor glow glowing hot.
Yep.
So then that jumps down to the.
Well, if we're doing a surprise round, right, that's my action.
Let me think about it. I think isn't surprise round just the action.
That would be if we held action.
Let me just have a look.
Are we just deciding whose go it is?
Give me a second.
If not, it doesn't matter. But
No, I just want to read the. I believe you're correct, but let me just check.
yeah, no, that's fine.
I'll take action. Okay, so if we're going for the surprise round and we're going for, but we're just going to kind of do it with held action surprise round, if that makes sense.
Cool,
so
that's
you
fine.
can move and you can do a bonus action.
Also, I can. Okay.
Yes.
Do you want to
Sorry.
are these?
It's kind of like a pseudo. So these are lampposts,
Are they, so they're like how tall roughly? Are we talking?
10 feet high.
I love how I can see nothing.
I'm
What?
technically not aware of the guy behind me.
Yeah, this entire time I can see nothing really.
What do you mean? Like, can you actually see stuff on the screen, or?
Oh,
I can see myself. I can see a circle behind me, a circle behind me, and a little circle behind me, and into a window.
Why?
it's not daylight.
Oh, when it's right, because it's like 6 o'clock. Tell me, just out of curiosity of myself,
But I imagine
can you see stuff now?
I see nothing, Jon Snow.
My dog
Alright.
here.
This shouldn't be dying. So why is this? Give me a second.
Well, ultimately, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 steps forward and in front of the group, and basically square off against this dude. There's this before they cast that spell as well.
Is that baby Gillette see you everything?
See?
Awesome. Right, that should just be blocked by walls now, if I remember
It's a
correctly.
bonus action to quaff a potion, right?
Yes.
Double check. I might quaff a potion, but whoever's next wants to do that thing, I will tell you if I do it.
Cool.
I'll double check what they do.
Right. So,
Ooh, hang on. That guy takes an extra 4 bonus damage because of my
Cool.
alchemical bomb. So I always forget exists.
I don't know about the damage. How much was it total then? It was 16, right?
Yeah.
Cool. In that case, is that the end of your surprise round?
Yes, I might knock off a potion. I'm just reading what they actually do.
Cool.
Yeah,
this is important.
I will have a little swig on one of my baby potions of resilience, so I gain an extra AC.
Cool.
Or 10 minutes.
You get 4 crossbow bolts fired at you.
That checks out.
And one of them, I think, gets a... Did that roll on your guys?
Yeah, I saw that. But it's like question mark, question mark, question mark.
Right, yeah. Just want to see the results. Let me just see what the...
My
there's
AC
an
is
ability
currently
one.
17.
Cool. You can do that. Can't see him. Right, no mind. Right, so... First one was a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Second one is a 10.
Nope.
Third one is a 17.
Yep, exactly.
And a 17. So 3 hit. Okay, and you take 1. Okay, so you take 7, 9, and 3, respectively.
So 19.
Yes, but I think the Constitution saves are separate for each one.
Yeah, so they'll always be 10, right?
Yeah, so 3.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, that's net 20. And... Yep, 15. Yep, they're all passes.
All passes?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so that is the end of the... And, by the way, just for context, this is like... You see a bunch of these arrows flying out the houses, the first and the second floors. And we jump back up to initiative, so that'd be your turn again, Oberon.
The people in the, I assume they have models inside the building.
Yes, let me just activate them. Sorry, this was just so it was a reveal. They were very, very hidden, so none of even your passive perception saw them.
No, that's fine.
But while they're fired now, they can be seen.
Anyway.
Okay, those are the figures that they've been revealed. So I don't know if you can see them or
I
not.
can't see them. I will start by using my bonus action to burn this chump.
Sure.
For not bad.
Oh no, yeah.
What was
He
that?
drank that, didn't he?
Fuck, I thought a Rainmaker was being casted then. Is someone doing a
15
ritual?
fire
Oh, it's
damage.
Alex is sanding something down.
Right.
Jeez.
How much damage?
15 fire.
Cool. So that goes down to 7.
So that's that. You only lose concentration if you cast another concentration spell, right?
Or if you're taking damage.
Yeah, or that
Yeah.
obviously damage, yeah.
Oh, or if you're holding a spell.
Yeah. This is how ham do I want to go? We're definitely gonna have to run away from this. There's no way we're staying in the capital. Like, just sorry, on the capital map. Whereabouts do we get to?
All right. Yeah, I was smart enough to actually remember to do that. Here.
We're not mad, but we could get one. Is there a wall here? Or is
No.
It's just leads into the field.
These into fields.
Well, that's fine. Let's go back and go, yeah. Oh. I'll look back at the other two. I like mainly at Erlen as always. They're clearly fucking, as far as I'm concerned, they're a corrupt religion. I think they're going to be able to brainwash Abraham again. So I'm just going to look at the other two and go, we're going to have to leave. How do we want to do this? And then I'm going to turn back and cast Ray of Sickness on this guy.
Wait, so are you saying that they're too tough?
We can't stay in a fucking city that's entire police force is coming after us, can we?
Okay. You say Ray of Sickness.
Yeah.
And this is on whom?
The same guy.
Okay. Make me a spell attack.
And I've already done my... Okay, that's the one. So that's done. Let's read what this one does. Okay, that's cool. I'll do that at first level. That's going to be a 24.
Hits.
Okay. So he's going to take 2d8 poison damage, and can you make a con save?
Sure. Con save. Ah, he got plus. That is a 23.
Yeah, that'll pass. It's just enough.
And how much damage?
So it's 14 poison damage.
Okay.
Cool. And I'm still just sort of hanging out in the middle, trying to gain as much attention as possible by doing big spells.
Okay. Well, it's Zeus's turn.
Oh, I've got a plan! He's gonna cast blindness / deafness at level 2 on this one down here, because I said that he and Evelyn were gonna try and get things.
Yeah.
So I just moved him up because it has to be 30 feet away. And that's good. Yep, that's 30 feet. Lovely. Right, so he's gonna cast that. So you blind or deafen a foe, choose one creature. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Cool. What's that? Advantage. It is a 6.
How do I see what the actual saving throw thing is?
It'll be
It's greater than
safe
6.
DC. Yeah,
Sorry?
It's going to be around 15.
What? Sorry, it's what plus what? Or
Would you have a sheet open? It'll be at the top of the spell. It'll be the modifier spell attack and save DC.
oh, it's there. 14.
Yeah, so it fails. What are you making? Blind or deaf?
Oh, is it not one or the other?
Yeah, it is one or the other. That's it.
Okay. I'm going to blind.
Okay. Can I see the fires are shot down?
Okay, so basically, at the end of each of his turns, the target must make a con saving throw.
Yeah.
It lasts for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a level 2 spell. So that's an action, isn't it?
Yes. What?
Just remembering how all these work.
Just out of curiosity, the guy in front of me, how hurt?
I mean, it looks like he's blooded.
Okay, I think that's all he can do, really. Doesn't really have any bonus actions he can really do. Oh, a Dragon Breath is a bonus action? Sorry?
Can't cast 2 spells in the same turn.
Yes, you are right, yeah. But I'm a little shocked that that's even a bonus action. Right, yeah, okay, that's what he's done.
Perfect. So that boy is black now. Brandon. It's this one. Right. Gonna do this again. Right. Annoyingly, 9 can't assist.
Oh, I see him now. There he is. He's a little 20 boy.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Let me just think about this. What does he have?
The Death Wish, clearly. Heyo!
He's been a bit of an idiot. He's gonna stand back out the fucking window and reload his crossbow.
Just had a quick peek, saw what was going on. I was like, nah. He walks back in.
He's gonna also reload his crossbow. You know. Erlin.
Okay, so
Fucking terrible.
so hang on. So it needs to be 30 feet. So she's going to use. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark. Bonus action or first? Yes, it's a bonus action. So yeah, that's going on to him.
Cool.
Oh, actually, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put Planar Warrior on him. That's why I moved up 30 feet. No, so it's 30 feet away. So Planar Warrior is going on to him. And then I am going to... I'm going to fire my longbow at him.
You have advantage? Go for it.
Sorry?
You have advantage.
How come?
Because he's blinded.
Ah, yes.
The thing you just did.
22.
Okay. Is that with advantage?
Oh, no, actually, no. Duh.
To check to see that you get correct.
Just in case.
No.
Okay. Wanted to check. Yeah, it hits.
10 plus 1d8. So let's do a d8.
And we're actually doing stuff for a change. This feels weird.
Cool.
How much was it?
So that was 11 damage altogether.
Cool.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Oh, solid hit.
Right, that's yeah, I feel like that's all Evelyn would do right now.
Cool.
And I assume for the timing of spells, that our first surprise round was as a full 6 seconds. Because heat metal
Ish.
lasts a minute.
Yeah, I say so. Yeah,
I'll say
just for the sake of ease.
Yeah, cool.
He's going to reload his crossbow. The Templar, now a bit sizzled.
Chris,
He's going to
Templar.
do some things.
Oh, I do like some crispy Templar in the morning.
Let me just see what he can do. He can do a few things, at the very least. Right.
Is
He's
it
a channel divinity, worthy of war.
Did I just roll a dice? I didn't mean to do that.
you did.
I'm trying to
Yes,
find
he's
out
gonna.
if my thing that I added on has been added on to my spell effect.
Cool. Right. Yeah. So
Yeah, it has.
the Templar is going to channel a divinity, which is worthy of war. You see, kind of him take his eye patch off, where there was a husk of kind of an eye patch. His eye looks like he's there's no eyeball there.
Yeah, it's just a
But you see
soft
you can see it kind of glow, and there's a kind of a translucent eye that's now there. You see him get instantly stronger. He's now not kind of the weakness that looks like it is in him. And you see there's kind of a magical barrier that kind of spins around his body now.
Okay.
So he now,
Which one's that? Is that the top one?
yes.
I had a feeling.
Let me just see what else you can do. There's an action cost on the divinity. How far can that do that? Avengers. You're the main threat at the second, so it's definitely cost it there. I'm pitching this milkshake. Don't move it. Cast as a bonus action, spiritual weapon right next to you, Oldbrun. And I can't remember a spiritual weapon can attack when it's summoned.
Yes, it
Yeah,
can.
it can.
And cut. So he's going to do that to begin with. So that's a second level spot. On and what's the attack modifier for this? Spellcasting modifier. What is that for a cleric?
With
Wisdom. So, I think it's that, yeah. He's going to need to roll this. Is it 11 to hit?
no.
Okay, I had a feeling. This is not
This
his
feels good.
speciality.
Oh, stuff's not hitting me for a change. Well, I did something cool, They didn't immediately fucking die.
He's also going to start
gaming.
moving towards you.
We're
Ooh.
fucking gaming.
Gotta see him just clonk, 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 clonk.
Howdy.
Howdy. He's very hot.
I'd imagine he is.
But
I like to think the rain.
He looks like-
He
looks like since he's done that, like whatever the fuck he just did, it looks like it seems to be infecting him less.
Right, so it almost looks like he's used the energy of this thing to make that sword. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I think so. I'll ask you about the logistics about it next time you do your damage on the heat, because he's got, in theory, double resistance to. Well, he's got a resistance to magic, and now he's got a resistance. He's already had a resistance to heat, or to fire, I should say. So I think that
Hello, look.
I think that cuts it down by half because of the magic and half because of the
I suppose
thing.
so,
So it
yeah.
goes. Okay, it's then the Templar's turn. Not the Templar, sorry, the Knight's turn. Who's fucking blind. What was the save, James?
14.
Okay,
Andy?
14. So, and that was at the end of his turn, he can take that.
Yes.
Right. So, he
So
can
he's-
still move forward because he still knows that you guys were in front of him. He's going to just go for the assumption that you're straight in front of him, so that's what he's going to do.
Charges forward. How are we in the turn order? Do I have a chance to run blue?
We got 3 more people after the Knight. So, maybe.
I'm gonna quickly run and have a.
Okay, go for it. And then he's going to blindly slash because he knows you were about there-ish, I think.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so he's going to roll out this one. I think that's right.
Yeah, of course. I think that's totally fair.
That's a 19 to hit.
Is that
No,
with,
sorry, that's a 10 to hit.
I was going to say, is that with fucking disadvantage?
No, 10 to hit.
No, misses.
Cool. And then he's going to make his con save. Yep, which is 14, I believe.
Yes.
I mean, that's not what I see on my screen, D&D Beyond, but sure, I take that. It's an 8.
It's an 8. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
does not.
It distinctly reads as a 14 as a roll on my fucking screen, so I'm very confused why it's showing an 8.
Sorry? What?
Never mind. Right. Bandit D. He's going to reload his crossbow. I'm calling them bandits just because there's no literal fucking units that'll be perfect. Abraham.
Mhm.
What are you doing?
I'm going to be going onto my knees and not and putting my weapons on the floor as an action. And then as a bonus action, I'm doing a healing word in a 60-foot radius around to everyone. And then that's it.
Healing word.
Not a mass healing word.
Okay.
So is
Sorry,
that
tell me what
everyone in the party or?
No, he said everyone.
Everyone. I'm trying to help.
Play both sides.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. If you noticed earlier, I was doing measurements earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, it's what. 1 second. Let me just do my actions.
I'm very happy to take a character getting some of my little NPCs getting help.
So mass healing word. Everyone gets
Health.
Bloody hell, we reached the bottom.
off.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
It's a terrible roll.
It was the lowest possible roll.
Did Erilyn get hit?
Okay. Say again?
Did Erilyn get hit by the blind guy?
No, she was
No.
not.
Well, that means I'm the only party member that's damaged, which means the low roll's good.
Say again?
That means I'm the only party member that's been hit so far, which means the low roll is good.
Okay. Garrick is not actually in the game, so just back up to Oberon.
Oh, eh? If I were to teleport, he wouldn't get a attack of opportunity on me, would he?
No.
I feel like he's gonna hit hard. He looks like he's gonna fucking smack me, and it's gonna hurt. You know, I don't think I have any touch spells. I do. It's a rope trick. Or cure wounds. Neither of those can help right now.
I think cure wounds.
Yeah. Well, I could do it myself. Not a bad idea. What I'm going to do is... Fuck it, yeah. I'm going to quaff a potion of boldness. One of my little baby potions. That's a good point. I need to wait a long rest. I need to roll another one of those. Let's work it. It's a 5. What do I get on a 5? Boldness. No? Flight. Good, I've got so many fucking flight potions that I don't need. Okay, so I'm gonna drink a potion of boldness. Which for a minute, I believe, gives me an extra d4 on any one attack roll.
Yeah.
Get rid of that out of the inventory. And then, what I'm gonna do... I'm so glad I got rid of my magic sword for this.
You can thank me.
Well, I have an extra magic thingamabob now, so I do better spells, but I'm specialised for range. So, yeah, that's my... How would you feel... No, that seems a bit weak. I'm going to acid splash him, so if I can have a dex save.
Sure.
No, I won't do that. I'll fucking stab him, sod it. I'll stab him with
He
my
gets
dagger.
advantage because he's got resistance.
No,
to
sorry, I'll stab him. I'll stab him. I've got the +4 using a...
Let me just see if he's still got
save.
that. No watch.
Wouldn't make sense. I'll do it with my
Sorry,
hypodermic dagger that I still have.
Oh wait, you gonna stab him?
Yeah, I'm gonna stab him.
Cool.
We
Roll me an
got
attack.
17 plus 7.
7.
24. Yeah, I have really high dex.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. We didn't actually bump it down all the way, did we?
No, we just tanked my charisma and strength.
Cool.
Or were you a little bit too overpowered?
No, it's
No,
gonna
it
change
just-
from sorcerer to artificer.
Right, yeah.
So we made some adjustments RP-wise as well as to why this happened. That's why Corbron looks more frail.
Okay,
of
go.
feeling.
Okay, so that's gonna
How much damage?
Do you remember how much damage the poison
I
did?
think it was a D6.
I wrote it down. Or you wrote it down. Yeah, so I roll a fat 1 on the D4. That was super cool. And then I rolled a fat 6 on the poison, so that's 7 plus 4, so 11.
Luckily for you, it's not actually magical.
So I guess
Well,
that's
it's just straight.
5 piercing and 6 poison. That makes sense.
Yep, I've done it.
Cool. And then bonus action, I drank the potion, and we've said we can just run around people, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna zip around him and end up here.
Yeah, spiritual weapon doesn't get reactions, does it?
No, I think we've ruled that before.
Yeah.
Cool. That'll be my go. Let me
Cool.
knock off one of these poison canisters.
Does your heated metal go off this time? Or we did that already.
No, because I
didn't
drank the potion. It's a
Ah,
bonus
okay.
action to do it.
we? Just checking. Right. End of your turn?
Yep.
Zois.
Oh, sorry. It's gonna. I did have this written down. What is he going to do? He was going to cast. Oh, what was that one? Was that it? He was going to just cast a No, because he now moved up. So I didn't...
Dragon's Breath. Go on, do it, please.
No.
Do it.
No.
Do it on the night. Fucking night.
That
your
was
own
what
character.
that's what I was gonna do. Right. Okay. Not to you. To that. Okay, so that's cool.
Fucking Oberon.
So, he's gonna cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
Like
I
the
can't-
sound of that.
Sorry?
I like the sound of that.
So it's going to be a black beam of intriguing energy springs from your finger. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target deals only half damage with this weapon attack. Use strength until the spell ends.
Cool. You cast it?
It must at the end of the target's turn. It must make a con saving throw. So
Cool.
okay. So I need to do a spell attack, don't I?
By the way,
So
Yeah,
at some
so-
point it looks like this guy's about to die. Let me know because I don't want to kill it.
Yeah. Templar.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just rolled regular dice because I can't do it on here.
Right.
That is an
just
18.
as you rolled that, by the way, the knight next to you suddenly gets his vision back.
Yeah, I'm still doing it.
No, I mean you can't stop doing it now. It's it's happened. Just as a warning. Okay, what was the attack roll?
18.
18. Let me just look. Templar's AC. You roll with disadvantage, please, if possible.
Oh,
He's got a resistance to magic.
that's still 18.
Okay. What do you roll? What the hell?
It would have been.
Okay,
Well,
great.
Zois has got a +6, right? So
Yeah.
I rolled a 12, and then I rolled an 18.
Okay, makes sense. So it would have had a 24 for the first.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay. So, what's the effect and what happens?
A target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until this spell ends.
And there's no save on that, yeah?
Sorry?
Is there a save on that? Just to confirm?
At the end of each target's turn, you can make a con saving throw.
Okay. Awesome. Right, in that case. So, it does
Can
get
you,
damage with it.
Luca, can you take 2 slots off of Zois's second level?
Yeah.
Format? Thank you. Just trying to keep an eye on it, and I thought I forgot I can't do it.
No, it's alright.
Okay, it's my go now, isn't it? Erlen's.
No. Which levels? Sorry?
Level 2. 2 level 2s.
No, there's some bandits have come before you.
Bandits.
Yeah, there's no.
They'll
there's no
hire anyone
generic-
these days.
It's because there's no generic guards
This
that are very
town's
good.
going to shit.
So, bandit B, which is
Back in my day.
window.
Bandits used to be tough.
Yeah, back in my day, I witnessed a murder on the hand of bandits after I stuck my hand down someone's throat.
Let me just have a look on the top floor.
It was a weird
see if
day.
it's right. Oh, perfection. You can actually do it. Alright. These two are now more worried about, because they have a certain thing they've been told to do. So they're going to fire their 2 crossbows at Zois.
Oh.
They're able
So-
to get anyone who's casting spells on Templar is who they get shot at. So first attack against Zois is a 16.
Yeah.
That rolled a nat 20. Fucking hell. That's a 5 for the second.
Okay, so the second one's a miss. First one's
Yeah. Yeah. who's that?
Yes!
No,
Yes!
I'm just thinking if the knight would enable that.
enabler. Funny word, that enabler.
It takes 7 damage. So,
I can't do anything about that, but thank you.
could you roll me a Constitution saving throw though?
What for Zois?
Yes.
No
Plus
worries.
1, so it's D20 plus 1.
That is 7.
He fails. The rail, unless is rail enfeeblement a concentration? Yes, it is. Of
I think
course
it is,
That's
yeah.
why blindness
Yeah.
fails. The rail enfeeblement drops.
So short-lived.
Huh.
There is a reason these bandits exist.
I'm very sorry. I am trying to do support role here for once, and I'm doing nothing.
That's fine. It happens.
You cannot
This
be
is
blamed
literally
for this.
I think the first time I've ever been effective in combat.
It is your turn though, Erlen.
Okay. So Erilyn is going to cast Hunter's Mark onto the one right next to her.
Sure.
So that just goes off.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, he is going. Ooh, is there a thing? As a rogue, can she move away from someone?
I don't know if you got that at your
Not high
level.
enough
There-
level. I'm pretty sure it's a level 3 rogue thing. That.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got play. No, he hasn't got play
He's
now.
not a
Warrior.
planar warrior.
I have Hunter's Mark on now. So I am going to move away.
Cool.
I'm going to move to here.
He's going to make a attack of opportunity against you.
Yep.
Because he doesn't like you. But,
My friend doesn't like you either.
I am rolling terrible today. 11.
That's a good thing.
Miss.
Is it? I think it's fun.
I think it's a
About it.
weekly flip. Let's be honest. We roll bad, then you roll bad, then we roll bad.
It's when I start rolling well today. is
It's
when you
just
start
rare
rolling.
that our rolling good comes on a combat. You know?
Okay. So you moved. What else you do?
Yeah. And then going to shoot at him. I just wanted to make sure you'd done everything you needed to. Okay. 15 to hit.
It's a miss.
Of course. I have a +8.
Them boys got armor.
Sorry.
Them boys got armor.
That is my turn then. That's all I can do.
Okay.
Oh, actually, as a can I do anything as a bonus?
Can you do the hunter's mark?
I did. Yes. No, that's right. That's my go.
Cool. Bandit A, which is this sod, wants to help his bot. He's going to fire at Elbron.
Drive me, bitch.
Try me,
Uh,
bitch.
No, that is the wrong fucking thing. Let me ignore that roll. Actually, I'll take the roll or just use it as different mods. It's an 8 to hit.
Yeah, I'm very
How
much
you doing?
imagining, like, since we've come back from Amaran, Oberon's always looked very sullen. But, like, in this combat, he's definitely, like... You know when you've got that crazy anime character in a fight and they just start smiling, their eyes light up?
They start enjoying
Like,
it a little
yeah,
bit too much.
He's definitely getting that going on right now.
Cool, right. This is going to be the bit which isn't going to be the fun bit for you, I'd say.
What's it?
He's going to move up his spiritual weapon 20 feet as bonus action.
Mhm.
Dun, dun. He's
Dun.
more worried about you at the moment. I think he's his main worry, especially with the fact you've got the heat metal on him.
I'd imagine that's uncomfortable.
So, with his empowered strength, he's going to swing at you with his great sword, and he's going to use War Priest as well. So he gets to attack.
Oh, me.
No.
Christ, game. 13 to hit.
No.
19 to hit.
That one is.
Yeah! Finally!
So these guys have rocked up looking super badass. Basically
They
done nothing.
fucked it up entirely. Right, I'll do the
They did
damage.
use Ray of Sickness on him, didn't they? Or didn't mark.
You did, yes.
Yeah.
But I think he saved the concept, didn't he?
Yeah. That was it.
Okay, so he's going to use a second level Divine Smite on you.
Oh boy. That is
So
me.
the first one. So the normal damage from the sword, you take 8 points of damage,
Okay.
and let me just work out the fucking second level. Second level is 2d8 plus 1d8, so it's 3d8, I think.
Plus 1d8.
I think it's per level. Ah,
I
right.
thought it was 1d8 per level.
Let me just look.
I might be wrong.
Sorry, the fucking Divine Smite's
I
breaking my
imagine you're
screen.
looking at a lot of shit right now.
Yeah.
It's 3d8. I'm a cry.
Starting second level, hit creature with an attack. You can spend one spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target, in addition to the weapon's damage. The extra damage is 2d8 for a first level spell, plus 1d8 per spell level higher than first.
Oh, pain.
Oh god,
This
that's
is
horrible.
gonna hurt. There's a reason why these guys are considered to be fucking terrifying.
Well,
and
roll
this-
bad.
That was not bad. That's 18 points of damage.
Oh, I'm down.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. He's not trying to kill you, but he's actually trying to arrest you. I'm going to rescind an action, simply because he wouldn't have moved the sword yet. He still has that as a bonus action, so that's where that originally started. Seeing a naughty little errand in here.
Eh?
Close enough.
Well, surely if you've already moved it. Because you would have tried to attack him, right?
No, I didn't make an attack against him with the sword, unless you want me to make the attack against Holben with the sword.
I'd rather you didn't myself.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Just for I took 26 damage there and I had 25 health.
Oof.
Oh,
Okay, the sword is going to make an attack against you. It is. Luckily, it's not very good at hit. It's not a very good spellcaster. That hits though.
what is it?
That 20.
Yeah, I was going to say, you could hear the excitement in his voice.
Okay.
Luckily, it's a. Let me just work this out.
Okay, should we make this really dramatic? As Aubrun falls, he locks eyes with Abraham and just nods. And goes, then falls unconscious.
So that will be 8 plus 7 is 15 plus.
Yeah.
Can they get a mod, isn't it? Plus spellcasting modifier, so plus that 18 damage.
18 damage? Yep, got it.
Nice.
The heat metal is off him right now,
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's just sizzling in the rain as it cools down, I suppose.
Cool. It's the end of the Templars though, because he can't do much else. The Knight's turn. The Knight notices, while he's been shot at, he's been blinded by the spellcast, and he's more worried about spellcasters at the second. He's going to ignore Abraham, because Abraham's not doing it. And to him, it seems like Abraham has actually followed his commands. He's going to swing down onto Zois. Oh, he gets a multi-attack, I didn't notice. It's fuck me. He's rolling terribly today. A 12 and an 8, James.
I think Zoids' AC is 14.
Oh,
Have a look. Zoids' AC is 11.
Oh, yikes.
12 hits.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I put it on mute. Sorry, I said yes, the 11 hits.
Cool. Zoids takes 11 points of damage.
Okay. Gotcha.
Imagine Zoids is looking nice and healthy right now.
Oh, I can't do anything.
Ah, yeah, of course. My mistake. Sorry, I'm dealing with a lot here.
No, exactly. That's why I'm like, oh, right, yeah, got about that.
Yeah, that. I think Zoids is a bit injured looking at that. Oh, shit.
Yep.
Okay. Right. So we can jump down to Bandit D, which is this guy over here. Who can he see? Who can he see?
I see.
You can see. Alright. Oberyn's down, so he's going to ignore him. Can you actually see? Oh. Erlen is you're the only person aside from Abraham he can see. So he's going to make a fuck shot against you.
Okay.
He's got a light crossbow. Do not fire that. A 5 to hit.
Nope.
That's a miss. He can't do anything else.
Okay. Nice. I like that.
They aren't the best shooters in the world, but they are. A lot of them.
So, how hurt do they both look?
The knight looks fairly good. He got healed earlier. The Templar looks more injured than the knight does.
Is that the Templar?
Yes. We jump down to Abraham, by the way, now. Abraham, you've seen all of this going on. Your friend's been carved down. Oberyn's gone down now.
Oberyn's giving you a knowing look as he's falling unconscious. Racking up the pressure.
That's healing word.
Make a decision! You see 2 doors in front of you. Door A, door B. You just do this masculine word again.
Yes.
Fight's never ending.
Abraham's making this way worse by just keeping us in purgatory.
Okay, so the Templar Resines have 7. Oberyn, I guess you're up now again.
I probably should have actually taken that damage on my sheet, you know. Do that, and then I got... How much was it? 7?
Yeah.
Cool.
The knight looks like he's fully healthy now, by the way, just with that.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
The Switzerland of the team. You doing anything else?
I don't know.
That's all I'm doing, yeah. That's all I'm
He
doing.
always needs to get 7 health back, doesn't he?
Oh, yes. And Derelyn. So I need to...
Well, that was you.
No, I know. But so
How are you, buddy?
7, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. End of turn.
End of my turn, yeah.
Awesome. Oberyn, you're awake. It was a good use of that masculine wound. That was a very clever on the turn over there.
Oh yeah, I was praying that you would do that. I think Oberyn laying on the... Is this guy looking at me, or is he like turned to look at the others now?
He was attacking Erlen with his last action, so I would say he was turning, like, looking at the others.
Okay, that's fine. I am going to just shout up, Erlen Zois, you need to get out of here. I'll hold them off, and I'm going to teleport with my Misty Step up here. Why am I tabbing it? I can just move. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to... Let me just quickly use my Misty Step.
Are you still on the floor if you missed a step while laying down?
I don't know. I leave that to you.
What's the rules of Misty Step say?
Just as
I'm kind of
surrounded by
curious.
Silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
I'd say so then. Wouldn't it
Yeah,
be like...
oh, well, I'll stand up either way, but
Yeah, no, I'm not denying that. It's just...
interesting. And then I'm going to cast Ray of Signature 2nd level on this Templar.
Cool. Maybe an attack roll?
That is a natural 20, sir.
Fucking nice.
With 3d8 poison damage.
Okay, roll me up. Give me stats.
So
Oh, sweet.
a minimum of what? What's 8 plus 3? 24
Yeah.
plus 12. So that's 36 poison damage.
36 half is 15.
And he has to
18?
make a con save.
Sure. It's 18, right? If I'm not mistaken.
No, it's 15.
36 half, though. Was it 30?
Oh, right, 36 half, yeah, it'd be 18.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the spell save.
No. And it's a con save, did you say?
Yeah.
17?
Yeah, that'll pass.
Cool.
I suppose...
Bet he wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest.
Oh,
Wait,
oh.
then, that's 2 that's 2 levels, isn't it?
No,
2 spells.
the Misty Step is a natural thing that I get.
Okay,
It's not a spell slot.
gotcha. No, that makes sense. Sorry, just wanted to
That's
confirm.
the only reason I did it. I hold on to that Misty Step like it's a fucking platinum piece. So I've
Is
got-
that innate, by the way?
What, Misty Step?
Is it like is that
It's
just
part
something
of
you
being
can
an
always?
Eladrin.
Okay, pretty cool.
It's a magic that we teleport. So I still want 50 feet of this option. I also don't want to move into range of another one. Let's go here. I've moved into range of another one, so I'll double down and go here.
Remember to always double down, yeah?
That's my move bonus and action. I'm done.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. Zoids.
Okay. Well, okay. Zois is going to vampiric touch at level 3.
Cool.
That's why. Not on him. On Erlen.
Do you
Right.
think the effects of the potions would have worn off when I went down?
What did they say?
Oh, I didn't think they actually specify anything that says it.
I wouldn't say so.
Oh.
No.
They just lost.
Actually, no, I'm not.
No, I wouldn't say so. It's like you'll still have the stuff going for the system, and like if you would collapse and you had water in your system, you still have the water in your system.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Hang on a second. If I was to move here, that's okay,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes, you can move all the way around him. Like you can just walk around him. The rule we had before was one of Cameron's, and we're still working out how that happened.
We think it was an old fourth-head rule that had been.
When it says when it says a 15-foot cone, is the cone 15 foot wide or 15 foot forward?
It goes 15 forward in a cone.
So
Oh,
you
okay,
do like
got it.
this. That's 15-foot cone there.
Sure. Okay, that's good. So that means no one else is in the ring. I'm gonna level 3 Dragon's Breath with lightning.
Lightning.
Because I'm assuming them wearing metal armor, lightning will conduct and hurt them quite a lot.
Sorry, give me a second.
Definitely how it works.
Is that how that works?
For sure.
No. It's only if it states it. For example, like Shocking Grasp has an advantage against metal armor.
Oh, okay.
I think lightning lure as well. That's that.
Yeah, I think there's certain things that stipulate it. It doesn't mean that it does get it.
Okay, each creature must make a dex saving throw.
Oh yeah, it's amazing at these. Is it 11?
Nope. So that's 3d6 damage.
Yay!
Okay, so hang on.
Bring us 666 is James.
Third. Sorry?
Bring us 666 is James.
Hang on. So at level 3. At level 3, when you cast a spell using a level 3 slot or higher, the damage increases by 1d6. So
This baby.
4d6s. Okay, so I'm just going to roll them one at a time. So 1. So we got 5.
Yeah.
5. I dropped it. 4. Did you get the 4?
Yeah.
2.
Not bad.
16. That's all the health he's regained, I think. Anything else from Zoys?
I think Zoys has a thing where he can run away. Full or small, once per short rest. No, actually, where is it? No? There was something I read that he can nimble escape. You can take a disengage or hide action as a bonus action on each of your turns. So he's going to bonus action run away.
How does he get 30 feet? This was strange.
He does. I did have to check that though because I was a little shocked.
Yeah.
Look at these guys all triggered because we're doing a Curse of Strahd campaign where every character has 25 feet movement.
Okay, so it's at the end of your turn. Bandit B.
Is it not Ireland's? I thought it was Ireland's now.
No, we've done this twice.
All right. I really just wanted to be Ireland's turn.
Mood. I'll wait for this guy out. Yeah, that was dumb.
This guy's gonna reload his crossbow. This guy's gonna reload his crossbow.
Oh, I didn't go as far as I thought
Oh, Alex.
Erin, it's now your turn. You don't
Okay,
do much
yeah.
in their turns, but they do get them.
Okay, so what could she do?
Right.
I bet.
She's going to fire a bow at that one.
Cool. Roll me attack.
Oh, actually, can she move Hunter's Mark over? Is that an act?
I think you can only do that when they die. Or I-
Yeah, you're right. No, as soon as if they die. Yeah. So in that case, then I'm going to use Planar Warrior on this dude. My bonus action, and then fire my bow.
Cool. Go for it.
Fuck's sake! Okay,
Miss.
that's a miss. Okay, Evelyn's doing another turn of nothing.
Move.
Yeah, I don't really want
That
to.
doesn't get an attack of opportunity on you.
Does it not?
No. However, it would probably be a bit less for me to tell you how far it can move.
How far can it
I'm
move?
not going to tell you
That
because it would be a bit
makes
better.
Go on, run through the night.
There we go. That's my go.
Cool. Bandit A, reloading. Templar. In a desperate attempt to be an arse. Bailey would love me for this next bit.
Don't have to attempt.
Level 4 Divine Smite.
Not a divine smite.
Smite of the Divine.
Smack on. Smack us with a guiding bolt. Let's go.
Yeah. It is actually a guiding bolt.
Yeah, I know it is. What else would it be? He's clearly a paladin.
Wait, hang on a
Ish.
sec.
Huh.
Oh, actually, can I also just RP what I was going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. Erin's just going to shout out, Abraham, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay,
So-
yeah, he's gonna
Oh,
cast guiding bolt at level 2 of you.
I hope he gets the curse of guiding bolt that we've just all had throughout.
Yeah,
all of our
the curse of
campaigns.
guiding
I mean, logically, his saves are fucking terrible. His rolls are terrible for spell attack.
This
He
is
does not
this will
have
be the
a,
nat 20 where I just get fucking blasted.
not a nat 20. It's a
I
nat
think-
1.
Oh, fantastic! Curse continues.
It does.
Even
So-
affects the damn NPCs.
Still gonna
Oh.
do this.
Yeah, you see, if I was smart, I could have gone 10 feet back, but I didn't.
Move here. I think.
Hello.
Hello.
I think you should have to roll perception to see where I am because I blend in with the floor.
He's not gonna do anything with it.
Menacingly
gonna-
look at me.
Move it here.
Spicy.
He's not gonna do anything with it. It's not aggro. It's not even pointing at you. It's just in the area.
Wouldn't it be fun if he started threatening us by like saying he would attack Abraham? Wouldn't that be fun?
He doesn't know what your relationship is with Abraham. He's been given a very much a brief on what the fuck you guys are doing.
I think this would be Oberon's immediate thought seeing that.
What? I couldn't hear that.
It's fine. Don't worry. It's probably
Don't
best
worry.
you didn't hear it.
Yeah, probably best.
The knight is going to move down. The knight is going to make a multi-attack against you.
Multiple high fives to your face.
Una is a 16. James?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that hit.
It's a nat 1, so it's a 6.
Okay. That
It
one
was
missed.
a good day for me to be rolling badly, by the way. It was a good day.
Could you imagine if you'd fucking hit a nat 20 and then fucking Divine Smited me?
That is 9 points of damage.
Like, hey, here you are.
Oh, okay.
My boot.
yeah.
Better.
Okay.
And Bandit D is going to reload his crossbow.
Okay, Evelyn's looking. How do I describe this? About half health.
Bloodied is what it's described as, by the way.
Oberon's looking in his permanent state of on the brink of death, so.
The bandit reloads his crossbow. Abraham, it's your turn. You see this kind of dangling sword in the air, I suppose. You'll see your friends heavily injured, dying in front of you.
You also had Evelyn berate you. Don't forget
You
that.
also got Oberon giving you a knowing look.
You also see Oberon basically having a sword above his fucking head, essentially.
Somehow this isn't the worst situation Oberon's been in, though.
No, this is pretty good.
I just still can't understand how Abraham is Switzerland.
What do you mean? He's literally fighting against his jerk. He makes bullet sense.
No, I know, but like, friends, man.
For the RP, for the fun. Okay, yeah.
Bros before hoes.
So, you said out of all these, Oberon's looking the most hurt.
Yes.
Masculine.
yes.
I've not got it. I've not got any.
No, I'm joking. It's just you seem to be pulling more and more out of your ass.
Abraham's just going to say, "Get out of here. And let me deal with this." And I cast Healing Words at level 2 on Oberon.
Okay.
And
Please do 1 health. Just somehow.
oh, for fuck's sake, come on!
His health.
He says, I can deal with this. Just gently taps you on the head. That's all he does.
That's more than doubled my health, so.
Gently kisses your boo-boo.
End of turn?
1 second.
No, Luca is telling you your turn.
No, I'm just looking at something. So.
It just occurred to me, Oberon should have probably had a bit more health from when he went down with the healing word.
How's that?
Token of mortality for Abraham.
Oh, I got max in my normal plate from that. That
Yeah.
works, right?
That should have been max health, but yes, that was my fault for forgetting about that.
Not retroactively, but just because something to consider for the future.
Yeah, that's all I was going to do. I was going to see if the spiritual weapon actually could take damage.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You might be able to banish it. I don't know.
I mean, spiritual weapon just hurts when it's used against you. It's such a good spell.
I can't use another spell because I was going to use another spell, but I can't.
Okay. Anything else?
That's me done.
Cool. Oberon.
Yeah, I think just seeing this situation that's been going on, Oberon is once again just going to shout out for Erlen and Zois to run. Like, he's getting increasingly, like, the bloodlust is taking over, and he's just, like, shouting. Those two need to get out of here. And what will we do? I'm not going to shout because my windows are open and there's people about. But that's what he says. And that's what they...
You could just lay down your weapons, you know?
Okay.
Friendly.
Yeah, we could do that, but why?
Well, they're honourable people, you know, they're nice. They would never hurt a fly.
Did you say it?
I never thought I'd ever say this, but I think we needed Garrett.
I'm gonna whip out my short swords, my handy dandy short swords that have gotten me out of a pinch before. I'm gonna make 2 melee attacks against this Templar. I've
Cool.
changed my mind about killing him as well. It's happening. If it happens, it happens.
Cool.
So that's plus 7. So, that's the number plus my d4. That's 18.
Say again, sorry.
18 to hit on the first one.
Let me just see something. It does not have parry. Yeah, 18 hits, just.
Cool. And then the offhand one, you still get the bonus to hit, but not on the damage. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll roll the second one as well. That is, fuck me, number. So that's 19. I'll do my d4. Funsies, 23.
23? Cool. Both hit.
So the damage hit is 6. First one is 10. Flashing. Hissing.
Sorry, just give me total.
And the other one is 4, 14.
14 damage total, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm gonna shimmy around him. Hopefully. Body pop a bit.
Right, is that it?
I think so.
Okay, so he's gonna get to the next turn. No, definitely it's not actually his turn yet. Zoids!
Right, Zoids is going to cry. No, he's going to.
To be fair.
I really don't know what to do.
Always just run away.
I kind of want to stop Erlen from being attacked.
Just disengage and run away.
Are you disengaging and running away?
No, but that's what Orbron's been shouting at you to do. Just putting out there.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, no better talking here.
No, it's true. How do I do that in game wise?
Disengage and run away.
Yeah.
You say disengage and then run away?
Okay, disengage.
Disengage is an action.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't get an attack of opportunity on you if you disengage.
You said it was Zoids'
sorry.
turn, right?
Yeah.
My bad.
Right. So what can Zoids do to actually like just run away? Just move him off the map or what?
Yeah, I mean, you could dash and run.
Yeah.
I'll take him off map, but he's still in theory a person.
Okay, so
Like the idea he crosses the map threshold and just isn't a person anymore.
hey, what's going on? Where did
What?
Zoids?
Oh, I thought you were moving off the map.
Yeah, but I just can't see him anymore.
He's down here.
Yeah, no, I've moved him off the map.
Moving off the map.
He's down here. He's in the
Okay, I can see him now. Yeah, I can see him. Okay, that's my turn.
I was just deleting him not to break the walls and such.
I assume this is just more street.
Yes. Straight, and then you got the alleyway here.
But like, Luca wants us to go down the alleyway. Oh, hello.
Luca doesn't want anything. Luca's just pointing out there's an alleyway there.
My hierarchy.
Sorry, let me just my fucking counter. Okay, at the end of Zoid's turn, it's Bandit B, which is our friendly help window friend.
Friendly neighborhood window friend.
So he sees 3 people. One's 40. And he sees that the Templar, as I said, Templar's kind of been in between, so it's going to fire at him. Fire at you, Aubrey.
I hope you don't mind that I took her name.
The knight looks like he's doing fairly well, to be honest, in this whole
I
scenario.
was just like this. But like,
Okay, first attack against your Auburn
Exactly.
is a 23. Oh, sorry, that's a 20.
You say it was a natural 20?
No, just A20. A20. Does it hit?
Yeah.
Okay, you take 7 damage.
Okay.
Is that it? I was expecting a bit more, to be honest.
Just crossbow bolt.
Second attack hits you. It's the second one fires out the window. Is it 9 to hit you?
Nope.
+3 to hit, guys. It's a fun one. Erilyn.
Right. Erilyn is going to disengage and run away. I don't know why, but she just hears that in her head. Done.
Cool. What is it? Yeah. Okay. Then it's... Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Sure,
you got bonus. Yeah. Okay. So Bandit A is this guy. Bitchy cannot be...
Can I, as my reaction, say something to this Templar?
Sure.
I would like to hold my hands up and just say, if you let them go, I'll come quietly.
Make me a persuasion check. Disadvantage. It's obviously burns.
Yeah, that's fine.
This
That's
guy's
not
gonna
bad. That's not
fire
bad.
down the street because he can't fucking like shoot at Oberon, but he's gonna fire down the street at Zoys.
I plus, we got a fucking +1, baby. That's 16.
16.
Not bad.
I am being truthful, by the way.
Yeah, no, I had a feeling. It's a 14 to hit Zoids, by the way. I will respond on his turn.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. You see a fucking crossbow fly across the whole fucking map. And that is a 5 damage.
Okay. If you could do that for me.
Of course. 5 damage. So what did you do? Sorry, Aldrin, just confirm to me.
I basically told them that if he lets them go, I'll come quietly. And I've like raised my hands. I've probably got my focus in my hand. It's like held up.
Cool. Okay. Think about this. He does really want to arrest you. Really wants to arrest you.
Wants that pay rise, man. Tough hand.
Well, he more wants to see you go to trial because he's more entertained by that. But yeah, no, he's gonna take your focus and tie your hands behind your back then.
Oh no, I mean I'm not just letting him do something until he says that he's gonna do that.
Okay, yeah, no.
I will
In that
resist
case, he will
unless
say
says,
he will respond with. Okay, what did you? Sorry, just give me. I know I'm really asking. What did you exactly say?
I said, let them go, and I'll come quietly.
Okay. We'll let them go for now. Is that fair?
And I'll just look to Abraham as like, you make sure he keeps his peace. And I hand him my focus. And hold
Cool.
my hands up.
Yeah, he's gonna basically tie your hands behind your back and arrest you.
Yep.
I don't like this.
Okay.
I don't want to be here anymore.
So I'll say, by the way, Oberon, just for sake of ease, you can't cast spells, and you aren't going to be able to use anything that like, requires an attack with your hand now.
Yep, that's fine.
I mean, yep. Awesome. Unless it's a verbal or just a verbal spell, I think.
Yeah, I don't
we
think
can.
I've got anything. Well,
Just wanted
anyway. Oh no, healing word is. I can heal myself still.
Heal self.
He's gonna, as a bonus action. Oh no, we can't do it as a bonus action. I don't think. Just... Oh, I should have done that. That would be funny. Yeah, he arrests you, and he's gonna No, he has his potion. He's going to quaff a normal potion. Aha! Give him one thing. You don't remember what the fucking stats for a potion is? 2d4 plus 2, isn't it?
I believe.
No, 2d4 plus 2 looks like.
So the next one up.
Yeah. GM roll. 2d4 plus 2. 7. Okay. He did a good job. Actually, no, it's 9 because he gets a plus 2. Yeah. Awesome. He heals. I mean, the knight would have heard the agreement. So what it would do is you can switch his crossbow, switch his sword to his crossbow. So take the action to like basically change, and not attack, just stare down. Was always an Erlin as they're running away, essentially.
Yeah, does that sort of, I really want to go and beat the crap out of these people, but I've been told not to.
Yes, that is perfectly. Just for sake of brevity, we'll come out of initiative now, unless Erlin, what are you going to be doing with Zoids and Erlin?
Oh, see, I don't know if this is a good time to like. Do I?
Because the fact that everyone's going to take because everyone's holding to the Templar's word. The Templar is the ultimate boss here. Because he said this. Abraham is, they're not even arresting him the second. Abraham is just kind of, he can do whatever he wants. Because unless he attacks them, unless he shows to be truly like part of the party of the group. Because they know he's a cleric, so they suspect that he is a proper shepherd of the faith. So you two are the true determinants here.
Well, we're
unless Abraham decides you want to do something, Abraham. Like maybe.
We are running away. That is all we are doing.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Evelyn is sobbing as she's going.
Cool. All right. I'll come out of initiative. Oberon, you see Erlin and Zois running down the hall thing. You see this paladin kind of take a straighten himself out, and after about 30 more seconds, you kind of see the socket of the eye kind of fade away back into his head. He kind of puts down the eye patch again.
Has he faced me away from him, or am I facing him right now?
He's watching you. He's watching you distinctly.
I'll like tilt my head at him. It's a neat trick, that.
It's a gift provided by our god. But nevertheless, you're coming with us. And he's kind of whistle out into the street. I can't whistle with that. I don't want to whistle down the fucking mic, otherwise it's gonna sound.
You just hit. I'm on the wrong thing. The fart noise did not.
Perfect. It's like, right. We have a temporary agreement with them. We'll start searching through them later. At the moment, let's get this one back to HQ. Abraham, come here. And he very forcefully, he's calling you over to him, Abraham.
yeah. Okay. So look up and stand up, but I'll leave my weapons where they are.
Cool. Are you coming to him?
I stand up and ask what is needed.
At the moment, we just want to have questions with you. We would like you to come back to headquarters as well. This is at your distinguishment. In theory, our agreement with, and he points to Oberon, him, is you can in theory go as you want. We weren't going to arrest you anyway.
I'm not going to leave Oberon, and I pick up my weapons and I walk to him.
You can keep your weapons, just make sure they do not pull them out.
Understood.
Okay. So, in that case, they're gonna. Now, I think in that case we should maybe end the session for today, just with Oberon being put into shackles.
Yeah, I was thinking the same
As a little
thing.
sleight of handy thing, can I try and drop my my magical selfie stone. So that if they come back, it's there.
Sure. Run me sleight of hand just to see how well you do it.
Nice. What's me sleight of hand? Oh, +7. Very nice. They in 21.
Cool. Put it down. Yeah, it went fairly well. You don't see anyone actually noticing. It looks like it's kind of like I imagine you like put it into the cobbles of the street.
To be fair, I imagine to anyone else it just looks like a rock.
Yeah. So, it's going to be the end of the session. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Very
Yes.
spicy.
Very much enjoyed it.
Why is it spicy?
Why did spicy?
Next one should be interesting.
Oh yeah.
Why is it both campaigns have ended on such bloody annoying time?
Yeah, we've got some cliffhangers next time.
I haven't had this thing written for so fucking long.
That reminds me, I need to literally re-roll a character. Well done, Drake.
It has been in my own head since Zoids broke his contract. Bloody hell. Well, yeah. If streams going, then
Yeah, we'll just do a little outro.
perfect. We'll see you guys on the. I think it's the 22nd is our next session. We are back to normal schedules now. Should be, there's not going to be any more movement to that again. Hopefully we'll have everyone else again next time. We'll see what Garrett is actually responded with, because I want to see what he says. Zoe's also will be an interesting response as well.
And with any luck, we won't have audio problems next week. We might even have a new fancy display on the stream. Wow.
Hopefully.
Oh, look, it's working now. Right at the end, there's all our Discord people. There they are.
Really?
The Discord images have just started working.
For
There we
fuck's
are
sake.
in all our glory. Amazing.
Ah,
That's some good stuff. But anyway, it's been a pleasure, folks. Have a good rest of the weekend. Hopefully we'll see you next. Bye-bye.
Whee!